Even then, I shouldn't be giving a shit because I have a 16-core CPU that should be just chewing this all up. But
Right.
well, it's like, so what happens is I have a feeling that when you initially launch Discord and connect to a server, I just happen to be busy at the moment, and I'm guessing it has whatever latency adjustment it's trying to do is thrown off. Like my computer, things are much more like everything is settled down now. Like normally when I'm streaming, like my PC doesn't even break a sweat. It's like 5% CPU usage. That's all it's doing.
Right.
But when you have audio on USB, which is a host-based protocol, which means it relies on CPU, if you're doing 50% usage and you've got a dynamically clocking system, weird shit can happen sometimes. Like if you open up like Pro Tools, the schedule is like, it uses the ASIO part of the driver, so it's like, okay, it knows to prioritize audio latency. But when you're doing it with Discord or other like VoIP stuff, it doesn't switch into like the higher priority mode. So I also have another joke that I have queued up for.
You've got your bits ready and raring to go.
Well, this one is not it's not a Dune bit, but it is a bit that I have noticed after doing this, but. Oh, it's good to be back in America. You know, it's like, well, Seymour, I've made it back into the country, despite your directions.
Mm.
Oh, no, it's like, hey, global entry. I was through customs, you know, in like 2 seconds.
Nice.
Oh, me and Sylvan Jedi were talking so much smack about you guys. Like, so much.
I mean,
You better have been. That's what
Sov-
I
I mean, I'm a little insulted there. Sovan's never streamed with me, so how would he know?
He's not. I'm completely making it
yeah.
up.
I mean, I'm all about shit talk. Don't get me wrong.
I was telling you, Dan, that yeah.
He
Not a
was
Girl
like,
Face-
wait, you guys are still doing that? I'm like, yeah.
On a daily
Although,
basis.
Unfortunately for him, like every time we're streaming, it's like 1 a.m. for him right now.
Yeah.
So
Right.
he can't really watch. Maybe if he watches the VODs, but
No, I was saying to you, Dan, but I don't know if. Oh, that's a problem. If Bob has heard the story, but like, Not a Girl Face a couple months ago sent me some like pixel art thing on the Twitters, and I was like,
oh yeah,
yeah.
you mentioned that.
oh yeah, that's the guy that kept killing Brick in that Kirby game. They're like, what? You know them? And I'm like, yeah, that's Sullivan.
Also, Buttface, I
So weird.
always love how you say what.
What?
It's like you're quacking. It's like you're a duck.
That is definitely an observation. Yes. I have been known to duck it up before. God damn it.
Raz, if you're saying things, I see you blinking, but I'm not hearing you.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, no,
Oh,
now I am. You
now
were
I'm
just
hearing you.
quiet.
Oh,
Hang on,
no, my ping just, like, it's going all over the place.
Oh, you were like me when I first logged in. I was all robot.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at my ping right now, and it's going green, red, yellow.
I mean, we're still not convinced he's not a robot, but, you know. He just doesn't sound like one anymore.
I am a robot.
I am trying to find fucking Zelda Randomizer because I'm convinced my computer uninstalled it.
That could be a problem.
Well, I mean, all I...
Do you need me to log on to it for the capture, Dan, or is it still the same as the last time we played?
Hang on. Should still be the last. I mean, you're not on your Zelda scene, but I
I am
should
on my
still
Zelda
be
scene.
fine. You're playing Burger Time.
Yeah, but this is my Zelda scene.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look fine. I don't see any problems.
It shouldn't change, but
Oh, that reminds me. We got to get our classic arc after what I did this past weekend. We absolutely have to get our classic arcade night going.
oh yeah, that would be fun.
It's like I know we're gonna talk about Dune, but it's like you guys haven't been caught up on like my adventures in jolly old England.
How jolly was it? Was it actually jolly, or is that
Fairly
is that
jolly.
Just like was that just like the tourist board propaganda?
I mean, it was fairly jolly. One funny thing, like I was visiting the Tower of London,
Whoa.
and I was in the what you know as the Tower of London is called the White Tower.
Mhm.
And that's where they have the line of kings and all sorts of other crap. And I was walking through it, and I was listening to this guy talk, and I swear to fucking God, he wasn't him because he didn't look like him, but this guy who was a tour guide was talking to these people, and he sounded, his voice, his mannerisms, his delivery exactly like Stephen Fry.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, imagine you're on, I'm just, we're at the Line of Kings, and I'm just, I'm hearing this guy give this very, because Stephen Fry has when he talks in a serious way, he has a certain way of talking that is, it's very
no, he's
soothing.
very provincial educated. He's
Yes.
very old England money,
Old
because
England
he
money,
lived, grew up in a manor, and
but he has that smooth
Yeah.
BBC voice.
yep.
It's like, it's just a very trustworthy sound. And this guy sounded like doppelganger, exactly.
Wow.
Like him. I couldn't fucking believe it.
I can picture it from listening to enough IQ. Yeah. What the hell am I supposed
Yeah,
to?
his In America series, the part where he goes to the South, he's at the it's one of the best episodes. He's at the '97 Iron Bowl, or the 2007 Iron Bowl, and he doesn't have any idea what to make of it. It's like the best parts when they fly because the Air Force Base is right nearby, when they fly the jet overhead like we do at every game. It's like,
And I will say that for the most part, England is exactly as I thought it would be.
mhm.
I was lucky, actually. I had pretty good weather most of the time, except there was one day where it was absolutely the classic,
Classic English
dreary
weather, yeah.
pea soup fog.
Mhm.
But that was on like the Sunday, and it was, it was kind of rainy, kind of crappy. But it was only one day where it was really like that bad. For the most part, I got lucky. It was mostly good. I mean, I went on the tube.
You went on the tube.
The
tube.
tube.
The tube.
The
Yes.
tube.
The tube. You were
The tube.
tubelin.
I see.
It's funny hearing English people say YouTube. They say YouTube,
You gotta
Yeah.
YouTube it.
and it's like, is this a food thing? And yes, Bob, I did have a, I went to many pubs, and I had, I had English ales.
Oh yeah, you get some good porters and some stouts.
Oh well, I didn't go too crazy with beer, because I'm normally not that much of a beer person.
I don't really drink it
Very.
anymore.
I'm very picky when it comes with beer. But for the most part, we had a alcohol. One place I went to had this passion fruit martini that was really good.
Oh wow, I did that one perfectly. No salt, nothing.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
Now that should be the new Netflix nailed it. Is, can you do real life burger time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually, that would be.
Surprised there hasn't been like some kind of game show version of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
just sitting there thinking. Like, like a most extreme challenge kind of deal. You think that would be right up?
I could see that it would get old very quickly. Also, my review of old Cambridge, not as good as new Cambridge.
Mm.
Although that is my bias speaking.
That northeastern Yankee bias.
You guys would have laughed though. I came home with probably $150 worth of snacks, cookies.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me in the
As you-
slightest.
No, that is what you're supposed to do.
Mhm.
When
I
you're
know.
traveling, you find all the goodies that you can bring home.
I walked to because unfortunately in London I had a real hard time just finding like an actual like grocery store
Yeah,
and not like a little tiny one.
like a bodega
so when I-
style.
Yeah. So when I went to the RAF museum,
Oh,
when
that
I
would
was
be
done-
cool.
Oh, that fucking ruled. You would have loved. They had the
Yeah.
whole Battle of Britain set up.
Oh, that's
where
awesome.
they had 4 actual in use examples of. They had Spitfire, the Messerschmitt, the Fiat one, and the other one I can't remember.
Oh, they had a Messerschmitt. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, my brother saw. I
I
don't remember where he
Messerschmitt.
was at. My brother got to see one.
Well, I mean, they had all the obviously with museums, you tend to get the planes you can get, and you say, okay, well, they're very good at saying, okay, this plane here is done up in these colors to blah blah blah. But they said the Battle of Britain wasn't. No, each of these 4 planes from the Fighter 4 are ones that were actually in the Battle of Britain.
Oh wow.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, the World War
which is amazing considering everything that didn't make it out of the Battle of Britain.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Really? You don't say.
I know.
yeah, the World War
But,
II Museum has a crap, I'm dead. The World War II Museum has has a fully intact like battle used B-52 just hanging from the ceiling, and it's unbelievably huge. It's crazy. Like I think we
Yeah.
counted like 15 different 50 cal machine guns on it, or Brown and M2s.
Yeah, so like on Wednesday, like when I landed like it was like 5:45 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't check in the hotel till like 2:00. So after I took the underground in, I basically just dropped my bag off at the hotel. I just started wandering. You know, I walked across the royal parks. I saw Buckingham Palace.
As one does.
I had fish and chips at a place in Mayfair. I gotta say, I mean, I had several fish and chips, obviously. Our fish and
I was
chips
gonna
here in
say,
New
yeah.
England is just as good.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I'm still hearing a little bit of that bias there, Dan.
I mean, I'm just saying that there were definitely some things there that I had that I'm like, okay, these rule. But like the fish and chips, it's like, okay, I can understand if you're coming from a place that is not New England and you go somewhere and you get a fish and chips. I can understand that, but like ours, it's so close. Like there was one place I went to, the place I went to in Mayfair actually, I think was the best, and their batter, I think, just absolutely nailed it. One of the pubs I went to next to the hotel, theirs were pretty good. I would say it was, again, no better or worse than what I've had
Stuck on
here.
level geometry.
The trick
sorry.
the trick with good fish and chips is that you have to do it a beer batter, right?
Well, yeah.
Like,
Oh
that's
yeah,
the
beer
thing.
batter's gonna be
So-
if you're gonna fry it.
Nobody wants crumb.
No. So you get a good pub beer batter, and
Like, there's a
that's all
time-
you need.
There's a time and place for panko, and fish and chips ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
That said, it was not the fish quality or the there was much more variance in what you got for chips, and the ones that I got at the Mayfair Chippy were extremely good. And the reason why they were extremely good is because they were crunchy.
I was gonna say, how soggy chips did you get? Like, you can have some real sogged up chips that are just like swimming in grease. Not a fan, but I know some people enjoy it.
Yeah, like what I want, thick cut chips that are crunchy. And that place gave me the crunchy chips that I craved. The pub that I went to across from the hotel, those ones were adequate. I didn't feel like they were anything special. There was ones that I had in not Cambridge. The ones that I had in Stroud were actually pretty good. Those ones were seasoned. I tried to not eat just fish and chips. What else did I eat? Oh, Sullivan Jedi. We went to a Indian restaurant, which was really good. And then we went to an ice cream place afterwards, and I learned of a new discovery that I'm surprised has not taken us by storm. You've heard of a cronut?
I don't
But
think
I
I
bet-
have.
A cronut is
I
a
have
croissant
donut.
donut.
Okay. New one on me.
I've never had one, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. But you have never heard of a croffle.
Oh.
Now, based
I'm
on
picking
that
up what you're
word,
putting
can you
down.
guess of what this is?
It's
It's a
waffle.
croissant waffle, but doesn't make it. That
It
doesn't
is a
make any
well,
sense.
Well,
You do it
It
like you do
does
it up
not-
a croissant with waffle like toppings, right?
no. What it is, it is a croissant that, at least in this place's case, it was stuffed with something. And then-
I don't like the use of that word.
I mean, it was. I don't know the exact filling, but I think they can change the filling. But it was pretty good. And then they put this.
I'm gonna step away real quick. Sorry, I'll be right back.
That's okay. And then they put this croissant into a waffle iron. And then I gotta tell you, it was a brilliant fucking idea, and it ruled. Mostly because it had whatever the filling was that was in it, was really good. And like it, when you ate it, it's like okay, it's like the filling got in all the places and stuff. But and then they had obviously other stuff on top of it and with ice cream. But I'm like this was brilliant. You know, I mean, I know sometimes we get like waffles, like crunchy waffles with ice cream and stuff, and that's fine. You know, that's good. But I'm very surprised at this idea. I mean, this was literally the first I had heard of it. I'm like, this is brilliant. Why isn't this getting more traction? I think the problem is you have to explain it. And if you have to explain it, you're already losing. But it's as soon as they said, "Oh yeah, it's a croissant that's put in a waffle iron," I'm like, okay. Also, the name doesn't really roll off the tongue like
No,
croffle.
not exactly.
It also rhymes with awful.
Yeah,
and that doesn't help.
Awful waffle, awful waffle.
I mean, regular waffles do too, but normally you don't have to think too much about a waffle.
You don't have to think too much about a waffle. That is definitely a statement that I agree with, and I'm finding myself surprised I agree with it. Well, yeah.
What else? I realize I'm speed running vacation highlights.
No,
That's all good.
Go ahead.
Oh, British Museum. I spent all day, even with oversleeping, I still spent all day there and still had a great time. You know, saw the greatest hits, saw the Rosetta Stone, saw all the stuff that they stole from the Egyptians and the Greeks.
Enjoyed the fruits of colonialism. Yes.
Yeah, I mean they're working on it. Like
Are they?
I said they're working on it. I didn't say they solved it.
Look, I'm gonna be the harshest critic here on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
British colony and all.
Well, hey, so are we.
well, but you know
The
what? You guys...
difference between us and them is we kind of told them to go fuck off, but we kind of.
So what? But in the Parthenon area, they're like, well, here's some replicas of stuff that we used to have from the Parthenon because we gave it back to the Greeks.
More museums should just request replicas. That would be great. Then everyone could share in the thing.
Well, I mean, I believe what should happen, like with the Egyptian stuff, for instance, like either A, it should be returned, or B, and maybe they have, is to work out essentially it is on loan to us. We will pay. Basically, they will pay them reparations for stealing their cultural artifacts. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that is not stolen. There is stuff in there that was, bequeathed. But and it's really complicated and messy. But
it belongs in a museum.
Right, but you got to keep in mind, Indiana Jones was also, when he says that,
Oh, no, I know.
To be fair, that cross that Indiana Jones said belonged in a museum was something that the conquistadors made. Granted, the gold in it is probably stolen, but, I mean, it's not as if he's looking at an actual Mayan, Aztec thing and saying, I mean, it belongs in a museum, but it belongs in a museum in, Central America.
I'm gonna abstain from this one. I have opinions on this, and y'all aren't gonna like them.
Well,
so
I mean, we shouldn't. I mean, it's like we shouldn't go and. We shouldn't. It's like, I mean, the stuff, especially the crimes, the atrocities that my ancestors committed against Native Americans. The point is that, like, especially with the Egyptian stuff, is like that. I mean, that is absolutely stuff that was just taken and stolen from those people. And
here, I'll come back when we're done with the discussion.
Well, I mean, Bob, I mean, you wouldn't like it if, it's just one of those things where I'm not saying that the Egyptians should go in and storm the place and go and steal everything back. I mean, what it is, though, is that they should address the issue. And by addressing the issue, if it's a case where if they meet some kind of, monetary or other thing that would probably resolve the issue to many people's satisfactions. But the other thing too is like there's like the whole sins of the father
God dang it.
type thing, which is very complicated. But anyway, that's the British Museum. I spent all day there. There was actually a lot of real interesting stuff to see.
Oh, and if you're traveling, going to a museum is a fantastic
I spent
excuse to like enjoy
this
it, right?
trip was all museums. That's
Yeah.
all this was all museums.
Yep.
Everything was a museum.
Well, that sounds great.
It was real fun, but I'm exhausted because every
Oh,
single day
yeah.
I walked an average of 8 to 10 miles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's going to be a lot of
checks
exercise.
out.
on you.
I mean, usually when I go on my lunchtime walks, it's like 3 miles, and for a long time I was doing that every day. But, I mean, yeah, I was like on vacation, but like I'm doing all this, not work, but just like, it definitely was. It was effort. It was a lot of
Well,
effort.
Physical effort, and also, I mean, there's the social work of like, hey, I'm hanging out with people. This is
Well, I mean, I
draining my
wasn't really-
batteries.
I mean, it's the other. There's other stuff, but like when we on that Friday when I went to Cambridge, I went to Old Cambridge, and we went to the I went to the Center for Computing History, and that was really
Okay,
fun.
yeah.
I saw a lot of real cool old shit in there, and they had a lot of working stuff, a lot of working
Oh, I thought I
exhibits.
had a.
I'll go in more detail. And Saturday, I went. Hopefully Neil will show it eventually, but I went to the cave and the arcade archive. I don't know if any of you guys watch.
I know what you're
RMC.
talking. I know what you're talking about.
Not a clue.
I know the place you're referencing. I'll put it that
No
way.
idea at all. Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm making a video about it.
Well, and you'll probably, like I said, share all that information down the road because
Yeah.
that'll be fascinating.
But I donated my copy of the first flight simulator to him to put in his museum.
Oh wow.
So I had picked that up in a collection a few years ago, and I couldn't put it on display because there's no box for it.
Mhm.
So it's like it was just kind of sitting in my artifacts box. So you know what? Neil's a flight sim guy, and that reminds me that. So I walk in, I'm like, hey, I know him. So I'm in his Discord and everything else, and he's like,
And there's your link, by the way.
oh, thank you, Raz.
Yeah,
And he's
sorry,
like,
that took
oh,
forever.
I've got, I can't do an impression of him because I haven't really. It's mostly because I haven't listened to him enough, and but he's also genuinely a really nice guy. He's like, oh,
You might also be live on some streams that could be construed as offensive.
oh. So
We understand that there are regional accents here.
oh, I have to.
I was gonna say some of us have quite
Raz.
strong ones, so.
Yeah, mine is all moved around because it's new.
I apparently.
Oh
sound
no!
like a
Wait,
duck.
no. It's Raz is fine. Because
At times you do, yeah.
Oh.
YouTube insists on putting chat up in theater mode, and I do not like that.
Disapprove.
Okay, he's. I gotta go downstairs and grab my drink. Raz, you're fine. You can unpause.
Oh
and-
hell.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, well I'll just do this for now. What am I doing? I need. I need to log in actually.
Oh. I don't.
It looks
have-
like you're trying to log in from a new location. You know what? I'll give you that.
Man, I was
I
doing
haven't-
really good up until then.
I haven't done this for a second. Here, there we go. While Let's Racing Time is offline, check out Burger Time.
Oh, there it goes.
Uyghur.
What is this nonsense? Oh, Bob, you got the like loop figured out here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, maybe not.
No, it's actually getting the
Wow,
thing to
that's really
it's actually
really
getting the thing to
intense what you're
cooperate
doing.
with the controls. It's like that
Oh, I
because
thought,
like
like,
it's
you were
so
just-
sensitive. No, it's so sensitive.
No, that's true. Yeah, I remember playing Burger Time.
Yeah. Oh no. Ugh.
All right, now I have my beverage.
Now I'm like hypnotized by Burger Time here. Oh my!
Seems like a dream.
God.
I'm actually really impressed, Bob. That's really impressive.
I'm getting
How
actually
far
kind
you
of good
got
at it.
there.
The more I save state this,
Yeah.
I'm actually getting kind of good at it.
I mean, like the fact that you
Oh,
went
I
for
get-
like a
see-
whole minute,
Yeah.
like is like incredible.
It got stuck on that. It did it that time too. Like if you're not exact, like it's to the
Yeah.
pixel on the ladder a lot of times.
What? This is like level 3, right?
Yeah.
Or is this like loop 3?
No, this is level 3.
Dan drinks Polar.
Baller.
Wait, what? What did you do?
I misspelled polar. Dan drinks. You know what? I'm gonna have to let it stand.
I
No,
guess
you
I
don't.
need.
You can erase it.
So
No,
I guess I need to
I'm-
go on. I guess I need to go on to the screen. Are we live yet?
I'm just about to hit the button.
Okay. Here. There.
Oh, that's not where I'm playing Link's Awakening. I mean, we could, but we're not.
Ooh, Greggy.
Oh no! I was gonna make a joke at Dan's expense, but
I missed it. What are you jabronis doing?
Yeah, I
doesn't
missed it too.
It
doesn't
doesn't work. You have to look.
And
you have
guess
to look at
what?
my
I hit the
screen.
button, so it's on.
You-
It's on screen. You're.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm happy
but
with
there's
this. Like that's
20
kind of
minute
the,
ad.
that's the point of the joke. But
Thank you, Ted. That was the joke.
I missed this
well, I'm
entirely.
gonna fix
so
that. But we should have this at the intro.
It's on
This-
stream if you want to see
Okay.
it.
Well,
we'd have to quit with
they're
the
in
advertisement before so I could see it.
There we go. Oh, Polar.
Let's spell
There it
correctal.
Yeah, no, I ran out of letters.
Hoisted by your own petard.
I am
Which
hoisted
I
on my
actually
own
suspected,
petard.
but I was like, if this
Hey,
happens,
Enigma.
it'll be hilarious.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah, there's this.
Okay.
So yeah,
Now,
Bob,
I've
you would
done-
have really liked the arcade archive because.
Oh, I
they
bet it
have
look the what I yeah it, the
I want
what I've the videos I've seen look really awesome. So-
working battle zone.
Oh
you know,
yeah.
fully functional. Star Wars Arcade, the
watched-
vector graphics one with the X-wing yoke.
I watched him do a restore and like a whole retrospective on like the CDR 32X whatever it is tower, you know, with Sega thing, the Sega CD 32X.
By the way,
yeah,
did you
that
know
was
there-
really cool. Like he just went into detail and like got all of them to work and tested them all out and like here this does this does this.
Did you know that there actually somebody has made a PCB that you can actually build what would have been the Neptune?
Really?
Yes, you can. It is
I
a.
messed that up.
I believe you can get the PCB and populate it with stuff from an actual 32X and a Genesis to combine them together. And a 3D printed case.
Cool, cool,
Oh,
cool.
I forgot to load up my music.
Yeah, I'm actually just doing that right now. Because I had forgotten to do that the last few times.
There we go.
But yes, I did
Shuffle.
survive not having polar for a week.
Yeah,
You
I'm
didn't
amazed. I am
pack a whole bunch
singularly
onto the plane
amazed.
with you?
What do they have over there that's similar, though?
There's
Iron brew.
sparkling water.
Did you get
Oh,
any
yeah,
Iron Brew?
that sounds about right.
But Iron Brew's more Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of the national drinks. That my brother, that's what when my brother went. That's what everybody drank.
There's also,
when we
like-
used to have an import store, I used to get it from there, and that was a treat for me.
There was also other like fizzy non-soda sparkling beverages, but nothing quite like polar. Although to be fair, when I was at the supermarket buying all the snacks and candy and shit, I didn't even think about looking at the fizzy beverage section to see if they had any actual polar
Baromus?
competitor.
I'm gonna have to look up what this is. Baromus mortendus est. There's Latin on the label of this bottle. I've never noticed before.
Death?
I think that's what that's doing.
I see
Something.
Mort, or I heard.
Yeah, the mort. Yeah, mortendum.
Yeah.
That could be death or final. The first word
I
I've
know
never
very
heard of
little Latin.
before.
I know Spanish.
Baromus.
It's close enough, right?
Actually, Latin's. I've been
I'm
learning
gonna
Italian. I've
say
been learning
no.
Italian, and it's even
Oh.
closer. Italian's actually been the easiest one I've tried to learn so far, but it's like it's obviously closest to Latin, so.
For having never studied Latin, I feel like I have some cursory understanding of
It's
it.
so ingrained. I mean, it's so ingrained in our lexicon that that's my problem with Spanish in particular, more than say French or Italian, is I'll know the Latin root word, and so this literally means this, but the context makes it mean something completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the Latin root word.
Yeah.
I'm having that problem with Italian too.
Hell,
Oh,
shit.
Like, so-
broadcast view should work now. So,
So-
I'm just clicking on things. Hopefully, it's...
Yep, I see them. They're
So
lighting up.
like I need to say I need something is eo ho bisogno di, and that literally translated that's I have need of. So you're saying I have need of un libro in libra, a book. I have un
book.
vin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get rid of this. There we go.
Moriendum est. It's hard to read. Beremus moriendum est.
I'll put this back until we start, just so I know when I'm grubbing through it later.
Well, speaking of starting,
There we go.
Oh,
get to
okay.
doing that.
It's from Seneca. It's drink for we must die. That makes sense. Bibamus would be like the Latin to
Imbibe.
drink. Yeah. Well, imbibe, which is where like bebienda in Spanish. It's bever.
That's where beverage comes from.
Yeah, beverage.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bevienda is drink. Oh, sorry, what it's bere. It's bere in Italian is to drink.
Yeah, beer.
Yeah, bere. B-E-R-E. Drink for we must die. That's a good one. Considering Smoke Wagon's logo is literally a smoke wagon. It's a cannon. Well, but it's two. Actually, it's not smoke. It's two. Smoke wagons are a Colt 45, so it's two Colt 45s. Ugh.
all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday night Let's Racing Time. Sorry for a little bit of vacation, but I was off in jolly old England. But now I'm back, which means Let's Racing Time is back, I guess. Seems bad that we have a single point of failure.
No.
Nobody
it's
else
not a
wanted
point
to
of
do
failure.
it.
We all had stuff going
We would
on.
miss you otherwise.
Yeah,
Okay.
two of us watched Dune, or I watched Dune, and then there was a lot going on. I wasn't available either day, so it was actually
I
multiple
just stayed
points
at
of
work and
failures.
graded things. So
Yeah.
it was fine.
It was multiple points of failure.
Anyway, that's right. Welcome to Let's Racing Time. I am your host, Kafka Floyd. And tonight we are going to have something special because we're doing Zelda, but we're also doing Dune. And you'll see that I am typing into the host field that we have a special guest tonight. Not a special ghost, but a special guest.
He could be a ghost for all we
Wouldn't
know.
be the first typo.
We'll get to him in a minute. But yes, I am one of your hosts, Kafka Floyd. The stream is brought to you by Delicious Taste of Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer, and this isn't my first Polar I've had since I gotten back because I had Polar yesterday and today. But this one is the first jalapeno citrus margarita we will have this year because it's back. That's right. Only comes in can form. Let's see if it changed in it at all.
It sounds amazing.
It is good. When the summer flavors come, I'll save you a can, and the next time I make a Raz box, I will include a can of it in the Raz box.
Oh, I'll appreciate that. Thank you.
It is still good. I remember Blau was not a fan of it last year.
Does she like jalapeno in her drinks though?
I don't.
In general,
I
I've
don't
never
think
heard
so.
of putting jalapeno in a drink.
No, it's
This
it's
sounds
it's actually really common.
It's common for this
yeah.
stuff.
Well, no, one
Yeah.
a buddy of mine that's a bartender up at Busted Oak. He does a lot of stuff with jalapeno. I had it was a take on a whiskey sour with strawberry and jalapeno in it last time I was there, and it was unbelievable. They do one of their signature drinks is a jalapeno margarita. and
That-
it's
I'm gonna talk about that when we talk about the movie, because when I went to the movie, I had a jalapeno margarita.
So did they do it with the garnish right? So the taste offset you do you actually garnish it with a jalapeno pepper properly, and
Well,
you drink
because
sweet
it's a
and smell you drink sweet and smell pepper, and it's really fucked up.
It's a little, it's a tale, so I'm gonna tell it while we're playing.
Okay.
Well, I also, when I get those spicy margaritas, I usually prefer like the spicy rim, like you have like the pepper
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
rim, and that
Yeah,
really,
I got that. That's where I got.
that really plays with the flavor. But
Or
yeah,
just
so
strawberry
that,
jalapeno margarita. Sorry.
yeah, if you like that, Raz, then you will definitely like this. So
Yeah, I figure I would.
I will set some aside for the next Raz box. Anyway, joining me in hosting duties tonight, we have a special ghost. And the reason why we have the special ghost is that in addition to playing Zelda, we're going to be talking about Dune. Yes, we're in the Dune world. All of us in this stream have watched Dune
That was loud.
Part 2.
We're
Did not a
really
girl face
doing
just
it.
die?
I
Yeah.
think they just died
Okay.
playing Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Girlface
Okay.
apparently imploded back there, but
So joining us, not to play, but to heckle us and talk about Dune, it's our indeterminately favorite Canadian, not a butt face.
It's me! I'm here. Tonight I am drinking the tropical flavor, because we're going into the spring and summertime. The tropical flavor of Sponsor Me beverage.
not even a specific beverage this time. Not
It's not a
sponsor me
cola.
cola, sponsor me ginger
No, it's
ale,
just
sponsor me
beverage.
lemon lime soda.
Yeah.
It's
He's,
not
he's
a soda.
expanding his horizons.
It can still
That
be
is
literally
sponsor me
anybody.
tropical soda.
Yeah.
It's not particularly carbonated, and also it just says tropical artificial
Okay,
flavor.
that's-
so like
that-
I'm like, "Rrr."
I know what that is, butt face. That's sponsor me punch.
Yeah, kind of. Again, it was the new thing down at the corner store that I picked up.
I'm sure. Yes, he is here to. We're here to talk Dune, and we have two other people in the Triforce to talk about Dune. In the upper right-hand corner of the Triforce, he's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't inhale the spice melange too long. He's the spice melange man, Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I'm indeed your favorite whiskey drinking southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I got Chunksy the dog here in her normal spot. I have my unsweet tea as the palate cleanser. Let me do this. All right, see it. Oh, I guess I can pull the polar thing off of there since the joke's
Oh, I
played.
realized I screwed it up.
Yeah,
I should have said Buttface is our indeterminately favorite Caledanian.
Yeah. And I'm also
But-
realizing I'm not drinking anything blue today, so no fake worm piss.
But it's Dune, so it's desert themed, and I'm like, well, shit. I don't. What kind of whiskey do I have that's desert? Like, I don't have anything made in the desert. Like, High West is Colorado, but that's not the desert. It's like in the mountain part of Colorado. So I'm like, you know what? I do have Smoke Wagon uncut, unfiltered, which is from Las Vegas, which is in the desert.
Okay.
So that works.
that
So this
tracks.
works. This bottle also needs to be drank, and it is one of my favorites. I've got a backup bottle. I got it for McDougal in Nashville. Thankfully, because I can't buy it in Alabama, go figure. But yeah, this is straight out of Las Vegas, Nevada, from the Nevada H&C Distilling Company. And yeah, we drink. Yeah, what was that motto? What was their motto? We drink, therefore we must die. Is that what I said?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yep, from Seneca. So that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, Baramus Mortendum Est. All right, so let's pop this. Not much. One. There's about 2 good pours left in this. This is about 116.6 proof. Something like that. It's 56.6. Yeah, it's around that. How much is left in it? Yeah, 1 good pour. All right.
That's what I
Let's
thought.
see. Beautiful color. I don't no age statement, so probably around 6 years old. Wonderful nose. Oh, so good. All right. Anyway, back to you, Dan Slancher.
All right. And last but not least, down at the pointy end of the Triforce, hailing from the arid desert planet Arrakis, He is the mysterious and beautiful creature known as Razanir the Orc, maybe.
I'm Razanir, and I ride the worm. I don't know.
He doesn't even
Uh,
know.
Grim the mighty desert worm.
Yeah, no, I went and saw the second part of Dune. Literally, my only complaint is that I wish I had rewatched the first one because
was a
I haven't
mistake.
really.
We're gonna
Yeah.
but we're also
We're
there's
gonna
also
talk
something
about
I can
that.
kind of get into
Yeah.
that because I think you're not the
I-
only one. I think you're not the only one involved with making the movie Dune that forgot that they made the first movie. So it's
Well,
like-
okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, I was like, oh, I spent half the movie trying to remember like everybody's names for one.
right, yeah, yeah.
And then like I actually got there, and when we had a conversation about it at the end with my friends, I was very close to like having the whole picture, but I missed all the like details and everything because I had forgotten a lot of the stuff.
I don't think
I
you
did
missed
enjoy
as
it.
much as you think.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fair. I am drinking from the Dan box. I have frosted boysenberry, which I've already been sipping from, and it's really good. And then I have some more bamboo rum for when I get a try.
Hey, there you go.
Let's see if I can get the Foley work on here to work.
Yeah, Bamboo's good stuff.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I saw the mic spike and I was like, ooh, that was a good one. Okay, we're gonna pour that in my copper mug because it's what's at my desk.
Dang it.
And then I gotta move the bottle out of the way. I don't have like 30 million
I'm
things
just
to
gonna
say
go
about
ahead
this
and-
rum other than it tastes like butterscotch and I like that.
I mean, this is a raz pour I've got right here, but I might as well empty the bottle. So, because there's not a lot, there's
go
not
for
really
it.
2 full pours left in it. So we're
It
just,
tastes like butterscotch sounds dangerous.
yeah.
Yes, it is, and that's why I keep it behind the TV like a proper alcoholic. No,
You mean not in a whole, not you don't have a whole room for your liquor like I do? You
yeah,
don't-
that's fair. You know what? When you put it that way, I don't censor that.
I mean,
No, I have my behind my TV are 2 bottles of rum because like they would sit on my desk otherwise, and I don't have
Right.
a shelf or something in this room that I can put them on, so they sit behind the TV.
mm,
It's just kind of like, okay, that's. Are you sure you don't have a problem? I've been asked that a lot today. It turns out.
Well.
well,
I mean,
wow,
That's getting into my addiction to squishmallows. So.
Yeah, you as will say, addiction comes in many
Uh-huh.
forms.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't ruin my life though yet. So.
Oh, I didn't turn on my broadcast view in the stream. Enigma, you didn't say anything. What? You're not doing your job.
Don't blame
Well,
it.
I've also got the stream pulled up,
he
but
is
I'm not
doing his
doing
job.
anything
We just
either.
haven't had misery yet. His job's to indulge and imbibe on our misery. That's what he
Enigma's
thrives
the only
on.
one that watches. So
Yeah.
we need him. Keep him happy.
Also, it's not updating when my tracker is not updated. Let me.
I had trouble with that last week too. Try closing and opening it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All I know is we need to get started soon. It's already 7:47.
I apparently already have a wand and a letter. That's not correct.
Somebody wrote him a letter.
I didn't erase all my things.
Is he hoping
means
just did
this
F1?
thing. I'm
No,
just
it's-
blinking it for you.
It's not updating. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do it the old.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about either, Enigma, so don't feel bad.
And do you switch to the dungeon view, or do you only ever use?
No,
leave
I
the
never
world map
switched to the dungeon view.
on? Okay,
So
yeah, then
that's why-
you could just make a second copy of it.
I know that's.
If you switch the dungeon view, it moves, and I did that last week, and it didn't work. I wanted it to.
I'm getting stumped by a Sokoban puzzle and I'm having a bad time.
I like Sokoban.
Are you playing NetHack?
No, I'm playing Lab Cat. I'm
That's
just I'm
Not
goofing I'm
even
goofing
close to
around
what
in,
I was thinking.
I'm goofing around in Pico 8 right now and finding stuff.
I goofed around
While
with some
we're-
NetHack for a
While
while. Did
Dan
that-
is working on that, Buttface, Did you see the recommendation for Sovereign Syndicate that I had?
Yes,
in the,
I saw
All right.
Rhino Man with a top hat and drug addiction in Jolly Old London.
Minotaur, but yes.
The
I
mighty
was half
Manotaur.
asleep. And I went,
Minotaur.
"Ooh!"
Minotaur.
And then
Yeah.
I felt guilty for not finishing Disco Elysium, and I feel even more guilty for not finishing my
I'm
current
also gonna
obsession, which
finish
is Infinite Wealth. So it's down the list, but it's on the list.
It's because
Okay.
you have work, and by work I mean Metal Gear Solid.
Don't even with.
I've-
No, I got.
Well, you can harass him in a minute. I got it fixed. So the tracker is live. So everybody, get your controllers ready and your timers ready. I
Oh,
will count us down. Oh, did you forget your timer, Raz?
no, my timer's there, but I wasn't ready. I was drinking
Oh.
water. Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay. And I will count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and then we will be off. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that's a
Fun.
place.
That is a place. And
Oh, and bombs.
it started. Oh, that's horseshit. It started us just with bombs.
Get
I'm not
done.
complaining.
I thought our flags.
No, we can totally start with items that don't help.
I thought that we changed it.
Nope. The only thing you changed was hints, and I did this on purpose. I consider bombs useful to start with, so
I mean, they are, but once you run out, you're kind of fucked.
we're kind of fucked if we started out with a book or something. So
I guess. I mean, look, if it's gonna give us bombs, that was at least a screen to give us bombs.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat a death just to get the healing. Bombs. Got a secret, and then promptly lost the secret to door repair charges.
Well, then I'm not going to go in that cave.
Okay. All right.
All right.
No
Do
immediately
we
useful
want to get?
information.
Do we want to get into the Dune talk, or do you guys want some time to acclimate to the seed?
No, I mean, I'm pretty much good to go whenever.
So, Dunk Part 2.
Dunk.
Although, to be fair, they did modify the logo to make it less... God damn it. To make it less dunky.
Did they?
Let's do a thing. Let's just give an overall ranking on it, like just to start out, like before we do anything, like just so we
You're
gotta get a
not-
baseline.
You're
Because like
not gonna like my ranking on it because you
Right,
haven't
what is
seen...
the context of this ranking?
just out of 10, whatever
Oh,
whatever you
okay.
think out of 10, just as a whole thing, like
Sorry, that dungeon is now happening.
I think that this was a better movie than the than Dune Part 1. I don't want to say the original Dune. So I would give this a solid like 9.
My gut is I would give Part 1 a 9. This gets an 8.
I am
Really?
I am an
Like,
8 out of
it's
I
not-
am an 8 out of 10. I am a solid 8 out of 10. Visually, it's a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
visually it's a 10 out of 10, but as an entirety, it is an 8 out of 10.
So the most concise way I've been able to like organize my thoughts on Dune is that Dune and Dune Part 2 even more so is a movie that lives and dies on its sound design and iconography alone.
Yeah.
Like it is just 99% that, and then you might get an action scene every once in a while. And I'm not even for the action scenes in this. I would much rather have like more detailed information about like the day-to-day life of the Fremen living on Arrakis, or what's going on the Harkonnen planet. Oh my god, that looks so good.
I think
there should
Gaiety
have been
Prime-
more of that. Yeah.
Gaiety Prime was the absolute high. I mean, the price of admission was worth it for Gaiety Prime.
Yeah.
Did you hear how they shot Getty Prime?
It was infrared.
Yeah, they
Was
did
that how
it
they did
in
it?
infrared cameras. So they didn't have regular photography for that, and then they were able to like grade it and give everything that just really eerie, translucent look to the scale.
Oh, it
I love
definitely
it.
worked. But see that I'm with you on that one. Like to me, I thought while a lot of audiences, the battle scenes of what sold them to it, because that's been one of the biggest that's been one of the biggest things of this movie is everybody talking about, oh, this is the best war movie we've had, great big battle movie since blah 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 or blah 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 whatever. A lot of comparisons to the Two Towers, which is a really unfair comparison.
I mean,
I actually, particularly the opening scene from it, think that a lot of. So you see some of Villeneuve's issues here. Like he's there's the comments the recent comments he's made that were really dumb, notwithstanding. Like he takes show don't tell to the literal logical extreme, and the movie somewhat
not
suffers
great
for
at
it.
Script.
No, and given his
dialogue.
and given his comments on it, you kind of see why he doesn't want to put the effort into it. So it's like that's.
And I think like part 1 kind of played into his strength with that, but part 2 did not.
No, part 2 needed a lot of explanation, a lot of you did a good bit of world building with the other one, and that's fine. But part 2 especially needed a lot of information. There's for one thing, characters, because he doesn't do that, characters have knowledge that they can't possibly have. So it's like
for Paul, who
Paul, but that's the thing is they can't, because the only reason Paul knows them is because he's high on space meth
and a 1,000-year breeding program.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole reason he knows it, and while I don't. Herbert loved his drugs. Like, nobody denies that. He loved his drugs. Like, that's a dude that loved him some drugs. But that you can tell that from the kind of long-winded high on spice scenes when Paul's having all those visions. And I actually think that was one of a strength they had, that they were able to kind of articulate at least one of those, the gist of that, without going into the crazy trippy stuff with it. But at the same time, that was the plot revelations. Like, those were what were important. That's when he learns everything, because and that's how he's able to do everything that he does. This movie makes it act like he can't do it until he drinks the water of life, and that's just the final step. Like, he's able to do it from the moment he has the heavy spice exposure in the desert right after the Harkonnen invasion.
Right, but the difference is that they really streamline it a lot, because they didn't spend, the 3 years it was in the original.
Yeah, there's 2 huge time skips in it. This makes it another door repair charge. This makes it all look like it happened in the course of a day. I'm over exaggerating there, but it's
right.
There's
it's very much sped up.
Yeah,
there is some time compression for audience, and also the change there with Anna Taylor-Joy as a future funky fetus.
Yeah, that actually I think wasn't a bad decision. That future funky fetus, I actually think that was one of the better decisions they made, because I don't think you could have incorporated. It's lore breaking, but it would be really difficult to incorporate the daughter. The daughter being 8 years old or 2 years old and looking like and acting like an 8-year-old. It would have been.
I think the way that you could have solved it is the problem is it still wouldn't have worked in context of the pacing of the movie.
Yeah.
But you could have had shit. I just died. You could have had Alia age. She could pull a black lady, pull a black lady and wicked lady, whatever, and have her age rapidly or something.
Right. You could have done it, but I think if you're going to leave something out, letting her be unborn wasn't a bad thing to leave out.
Right.
Yeah.
And also,
they're
really creepy.
He's also setting up. He's also very clearly setting up for a. To me, I felt like they should have done a third movie. The first book should have been 3 movies, not a third movie that's unrelated to the first book, which is what's going to happen, because the third movie they're setting up for is going to be an amalgamation of God, Emperor of Doom, and Dune and Children of Dune.
Well, I think what they're going to do is they have to do Dune Messiah.
No, sorry, yeah, it's Dune Messiah and God, Emperor of Dune. My bad. That's what it's setting up for.
I think you can leave God Emperor. Realistically, you can leave God Emperor of Dune out. If you do it as basically to make it the end of Paul Atreides' story, it's very much to say you don't have to get into the weeds with Leto 2, really Leto 2A, you can just say, if you combine Children of Dune and Dune Messiah into one story, there's a lot that you could pick and choose from and say, okay, these are the plot beats we want to hit, and this is how we're going to hit them.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's in an adaptation sense, that would absolutely work, because there's a gigantic gap between Dune and Dune Messiah.
At least I'm getting all the door repair charges out early. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good, because we don't have any money. On the flip side,
God dang it.
I think of what they're doing is they're saying, okay, we're going to make, because if you have it where, I mean, you still have the problem of what's her I keep forgetting Paul's sister's name, Alia.
Alia, yeah.
You unless they're planning on doing a long time skip for Dune Messiah, or just, I think you could reasonably do a 5-minute long montage of here's the shit that happens between Dune and Dune Messiah.
I think that's basically what I think they're going to do a time skip for the third one.
But then you can't have Timothée Chalamet play Paul. He wouldn't read, he'd be 20 years older, wouldn't read right.
Nah, I don't think that would be. I don't see that as being a problem. I think it would be fine. Dude's particularly young looking anyway. I don't think that's going to be an issue.
I guess another thing to go off on there is they absolutely nailed the casting for this movie across the board.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the best strengths it has going for it.
I have one glaring omission to that, and it's also what almost ruins the movie for me. But other than that, I agree with you. Which is Chani. But
Really?
she is the reason. Oh no,
Chani?
she's the worst part of the movie. I hated every scene that she was in. I hate the way they portrayed the character. It is the difference between the difference between an 8 and a 9. If you removed that character entirely, I'd give it a 9. And that's going to be controversial, but that's how I feel about it. Like I despised it. Like I could not stand Zendaya, but I don't think that. I told my nephew when we're watching with it, because he actually likes Zendaya.
That's why nobody can hear me.
Yeah, that's what
I was wondering. Yeah.
I was wondering.
I'm like talking over everybody. Like, can nobody hear me?
I was like,
I'm muted on my own stream. I don't know what happened. Okay.
we're all long-winded and blah blah, and like to
everything is
bloviate.
all
So.
messed up here. Thank you, Squippet. I saw that. Oh, there we go.
But like
Sitting
I
and
actually
talking to everybody.
the few parts of the movie where that character wasn't whatever Villeneuve was going for it and was actually Chani, because there are a few scenes where she's actually Chani from the book. She actually did a decent, as much as I do not like Zendaya as an actress, and I just don't, I'm sorry, she did a decent job. I really don't think it was her fault. I think it's just I thought it was a horribly written character. And it took away from both her and the way they portrayed everything took away from both her and Paul completely.
I agree with a much earlier statement that you'd said, which is like Villeneuve has a real problem with his scripts, and he was given a lot more control in this adaptation to futz with the scripts, whereas some of his best movies are when he's adapting someone else's work and they are in close collaboration with him.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
yeah,
was
I don't
there a
disagree with
problem
that at all.
Character, the fact that, I mean,
my problem with the character is that it was written like an ignorant, petulant child who didn't understand anything that was going on, actively undermined Paul at every opportunity, did not understand anything of the importance of the events that were going on, and also had impossible knowledge that the character couldn't have had. For one, the whole time is like, well, it's a Bene Gesserit plot. It's like, okay, that is a closely guarded secret by the Bene Gesserit that Paul only finds out because of the space myth. Like, that is the only reason that comes to light. Nobody in Arrakis knows that. Could possibly know that. That was started thousands of years ago. And I get to an extent why he did it, because he was trying to illustrate. It was a poor attempt to illustrate how much people distrust the Bene Gesserit in that universe. is kind of the thing with it. Like he kept trying to do that over and over again, and that just it didn't work out.
I'm okay with let's not trust the space switches. They are very
that has to be there. Yeah, that absolutely has to be there, and you totally shouldn't trust the space witches because that's pretty much what they are. In universe. Like that's fine. But they didn't get that. They kind of heavy-handed that through, and kind of when Raz said he forgot, like he was having to remember what everything is. I will say this. Like, as a big piece of criticism too, you can tell that there was like almost 4 years between these two movies. Like, that it got delayed with the writer's strike and everything. It got delayed as much because they clearly forgot a lot of the stuff that they had already previously set up.
Such as?
Like the voice, for instance, they forget that even exists until halfway through the movie, and then they completely forget that Paul can do it from day one.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Yeah. Even in the books, he doesn't use the voice.
He does. He uses it from time. He does use it more than he does in this one, and like there's just several. There's a whole lot of stuff where like they just kind of forgot that you were doing that in the first one. Like Harkonnen is a completely different character between the two movies. That's actually a pretty common complaint in it because they took a lot of. I think what they did is they played Feyd-Rautha up. I don't think they had a good idea of how to play him up without taking away from Harkonnen. And I was explaining that to my nephew on it is like the thing you're not getting here, is that Harkonnen is that like for one, what's his face, I never can remember his name, Dave Bautista yelling guy the whole time. He's not a dumbass like he is in this movie. Like he's not. He's actually he's just brutal, and he's not a good leader. Like, he's not the one that's going to be able to take over the Harkonnen name, and that's why he passes over him for Feyd-Rautha. And in the book, he's his son, not his nephew. But he passes over his own son for Feyd-Rautha, who is his nephew. But it makes sense why he does that. It's because Feyd-Rautha is the real steel, as it were.
I think the one part where the script really did shine, though, in that I didn't get this at all across from the books itself, was kind of the humor that was coming from the main Fremen played by Javier Bardem.
Stilgar, yes.
Stilgar.
The highlight of the movie.
Yeah, most people consider Stilgar the MVP of the movie.
And not only that, but like the theater that I watched it in is not normally packed. I'm usually the only guy there. And it was pretty full up to go see Dune opening night, and just immediate audience connection to Stilgar. And a real great way of showing the Bene Gesserits of how on earth are we going to create religious fanaticism in a culture? We deal in centuries.
Right.
Yeah, Austin Butler as Feyd-Rautha just... I
have no idea who he is, but he was great in it.
He was Elvis in that Elvis movie.
Everybody tells me that, and I didn't watch it, so that's meaningless to me. I didn't watch Elvis, so I get that, but I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't. But he is excellent in it. Like he definitely was the highlight of the movie to me. Well, that and Timothy Chalamet. Like the second half of the movie when he got to be Paul was incredible. Like when he finally drinks the water of life and does what he's supposed to be doing. That was, oh man. Like he was the most pleasant surprise of it to me. Sorry.
I think the big thing about Feyd-Rautha is that they actually do a very good job of showing this guy who the character clearly has like talent and is extremely skilled, but they also show that he is just never like challenged.
No, and see, they kind of ruin that too. That's another.
I don't think so, because when he's fighting with Paul, I mean the script might not be perfect on it, but the way Butler plays him is just like he is just absolutely 100% excited to finally have somebody who's on the level.
But see, that's the point. Like that's the difference between him and the one in the book. Is the one in the book they don't poison. They don't do the stuff they do in it. They don't, you know, when he's disgusted
Right,
about
they don't
letting
have
him do
the
it.
poison,
Uh-uh.
and they don't have
No,
him.
they absolutely do.
No,
in the
they,
book.
but no,
I'm
no, no,
almost
no,
sure.
no, 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 no. He uses the poison. That's the difference. Is like he uses poison. Like they don't. That's how he
in
fights
the
them
book
straight.
he
Yes, he does.
does.
Yes, in the book he does. He fights everybody straight up, but he does the poison. So every fight he does, that's just his trump card. He's in great.
Fighting form.
Yeah.
I could have sworn that they were drugged, and he also fights with poison. Like,
No,
those
they're
are
not
two
drugged at all
two-step
in the book.
process.
Yeah, they're not drugged at all in the book. That was a pure invention of the movie.
Oh, well, I hate this.
They chose to do that, and they don't. He doesn't use the poison at all in the movie. That was the difference. Jesus.
But I'm talking about just when he fights Paul, like, because in the book Paul has the, you know, he could use the voice, he could he had some other, they had the poison darts that could do things, but when it's here in the movie, it's just a straight up, you know, they both have their knives. It's just a straight up fight between the two of them.
It's that way in the book too, though. Like that's the whole point. Is he can't that's the one fight, and that's why it's such a bigger deal in the book and they don't illustrate that in the movie. That's what I was explaining to Sam. In the book, that's the one thing he can't see. He doesn't see the outcome. He can't use the voice. He can't use any of his other stuff, and he knows that it's the one blind spot that he has. So he's terrified of it. He's got to figure out how to do this, knowing that he can't. It's the one thing he can't predict. And so that's why he doesn't know about the poison. And the only reason he wins is because he has the Bene Gesserit ability to neutralize the poison, and Feyd-Rautha doesn't know it. Feyd-Rautha is actually better than him at it, which he is in this too. You know, like he just, you know, Paul just pulls it off. He's clever. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with it is like he doesn't know what's happening. Like everything else, he knows. He knows what's going to happen. He sees all the possible futures. He can't. That's the one he can't see. So this whole book, he's building into this, knowing that, well, like, fuck, what do I do? You know, he knows he has to fight Feyd-Rautha early on, and he knows he might die in it. You know, that's the. Dang it! I'd already checked that. I'm having horrible luck in this. I'm just telling you. I don't need that.
Not just you, Bob.
I was like, figured y'all were running away with this already because of what I don't have. I'm like,
Yes.
really? That's not what I wanted. That's this.
Well, that's nice. Thank you.
Okay, that's this.
Okay.
No, I
Maybe this
figured
will go a little
Dune is
faster now.
basically the culmination of everything that Villeneuve's been working towards his entire career.
Yeah.
Like it's the and for better or worse. It's the ultimate show don't tell movie. It's the ultimate giant imposing structures suspended in midair. It is so much just sheer
And if he did the show,
creative iconography, and
Yeah.
that's just held. It's just slow held shots on beautiful scenery, either constructed or natural. And like looking at stuff like Arrival, or again, this is not his favorite movie of mine, but Bob hates his favorite movie of mine, or will never see his favorite movie of mine.
nope. I know what you're gonna say.
Dude, it's still no Blade Runner.
Yeah,
He hates
it's
Blade
not.
Runner.
Blade Runner 2049 is a better movie. I mean, structurally, it is a better movie than either of the Dune movies.
Yep.
So I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something funny about 2049. Everybody that I hear talk about that movie that's seen it, like every single person without fail, they either have your opinion on it, Buttface, or they think it's horrible.
Yeah.
Like it is completely polarizing one way or the other. Like I've never heard anybody talk about it that felt neutral. God.
There we
Positive
go. Oh
feelings
my
one way
goodness!
or the
I
other.
finally solved this stupid Sokoban puzzle. Okay, moving on.
Oh my
Sad
goodness.
you're
Do I
staring at it.
just? I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, I didn't switch to the right thing.
Rip.
Oh, everything is awful.
You got bullied hard.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I did.
That's also an easy screen to get bullied on, though.
Yeah, no, I was like, do I brute force this?
I'm
I
really,
have a-
I'm about to say, I'm really
victory,
afraid.
but-
I'm really afraid of something. Talking about having to brute force it, and like, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose the seed because it just wasn't. I don't know.
What I need to do is fill my hearts, and then actually put effort towards things that I...
Yeah, I actually went to fairy for that very reason.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on 3 hearts and just trying to up my dodge game. And...
Right, me too. I keep doing it on 1 heart though.
Yeah, no. Don't make a mistake there.
Yeah.
I do have some tools that are very helpful.
I've spent a
including
distressing.
This thing I have right there that I... Like, this shouldn't be helpful, but it is.
I don't have any.
Turns
You're
out
better
it's
off.
useful.
You're better off than me. I don't have anything that's useful.
Well, I ran into a dungeon, and that was on the floor.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, this might help me. And lo and behold, it's kind of helping.
What the?
I'm not abandoning this screen, though, because, like, my gut is telling me, go get your door repair charge here. But I'm still gonna do it.
I feel like that was a mistake.
Yeah.
I hate that I can feel myself making mistakes.
So-
I don't like that.
So what you said about that one, about everything you just said about Villeneuve and like the magnum opus and all that, like literally everything you just said is why I desperately want the rumor to be true that he's going to do Rendezvous with Rama.
I think that's confirmed. think
Last
that's
I heard it
confirmed.
wasn't, but I desperately want it to be,
You
Get outta
bear with
here.
me 30 seconds here.
because that would be the ultimate. That would be the best thing he could possibly do. That would be, because you don't need a lot of dialogue for that one. That would be perfect.
Oh, you know what? Let's go this way.
Chicken squat.
There's a lot to do over here on this side of the map.
Where is this coming?
Holy crap. I don't know if this is
I
going to
would
be
love
survivable
like,
or
seed
not.
Bombs.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, that would be nice.
I got-
Actually, at
I'm
this
very
point, at
concerned
this
about my
at this
progress.
point, I would take a heart.
And they are very expensive bombs, by the way.
Yeah, they are. I've
Yeah,
already bought them
I've
one. I've already
seen-
bought them once.
I was tempted to, and then I decided against it, and I don't remember what my logic was, and I kind of wish I had.
What I'm seeing here recently is that Rama is in the scripting phase with Villeneuve,
knew it.
like attached and interested. Like he's like, please, I want to. And the guy who's writing it is like, yes, I'm writing it for Villeneuve to direct. But again, the money men have the final say.
Right.
But yes, I have heard, and I thought it
There's
was all
bombs,
but
okay.
confirmed, which it all but is confirmed.
Yeah, I mean that would literally be what you just said about Dune would be that if he made that movie, because that's perfect, and that would be incredible. Like that dude can do
And-
spectacle like nobody's business, and that's the ultimate spectacle movie.
I'm thinking Rama would probably be more similar to Arrival
I think so.
in that it is a lot more dry. Like, you don't need deep character motivations or understanding. The characters in Rama are almost completely inconsequential outside of their function, which serves its purpose.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with any of that.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
check. Make sure the universe isn't falling apart. Bob and I are agreeing on something.
We agree on quite a lot. It's me and Blau that are
You know,
not
it's
allowed to agree.
happen.
Yeah, it's me and Blau that aren't allowed to agree.
Yeah, but I mean, people agreeing with me is usually a bad sign in my book.
You,
like, I must be
you-
way off base.
All your takes aren't bad.
Just some of them.
Most of them.
Here I am buying 40 rupee bombs.
Don't do that, Dan.
I mean,
Do
I don't
literally
want to.
anything else.
Oh, my timer never started. What time are we at right now?
The time is currently 28:47, according to Twitch.
It's 28:55. Just ticked over. I can give you a.
Just count seconds here.
Okay, we're at 20, 29. Well, it's at 29, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Keep going,
11,
keep going.
12, 13, 14, 15,
Good enough.
16.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Much obliged.
Door repair
I
farts.
appreciate it.
Door repair farts?
Oh,
How
wait,
do you
no, where
repair
am
a door with a fart?
I've already forgotten what I'm
Okay.
doing. God damn it. Okay.
I knew this was gonna be the case. Like
God.
I knew it. I knew it as soon as I saw this blame screen.
The other
Yep.
non-Dune news
Of course.
that I might.
Well, okay.
I
Bob found
get
what I
into-
found earlier.
Yeah. Oh, I knew it was there. I just
well,
I just
not all
literally
three of
cleared
us.
the entire map, Raz. Other than that,
Oh,
but
I
no.
also am on
I
my
don't
way to
know
get
that's-
my fucking sword.
yeah.
I died on that screen like 4 times, and like I have half the map left. I'm like, I'm getting the screen. I know
That's
it's the sword.
It was
That's
my
a very
last.
fucking
It was
nice.
my last check. So it's
It
like
That's
actually
the
was the
last-
sword, and I was like, oh.
This is not the first time the sword has rolled on that screen.
no.
with
As soon as I
very-
saw that, I'm like, as soon as I saw that screen, I'm like, no, this is where it's gonna roll. There's no
right,
question.
Yeah, it's just intuition.
Yep. Oh, fucking fairy!
I can't. Even
Damn you,
parse
Tactics Fairy!
But no. The other thing non-Dune related that I do want to get into tonight is I've started my new job.
Okay.
Hooray!
Now,
Nice.
I'm now a normal human being who's not working overnights.
You're a daywalker. You're a daywalker
Yeah.
now.
9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
In the words of the fantastic Dolly Parton, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
Those
Barely.
aren't words. Those are lyrics. They're different.
I would say welcome to the
Bingo.
club, but I work 6:30 to 3:30. So
Wow. Again, 9 to 5 is not actually what I work, but
Yeah.
it's close enough.
And of course, after I pick up the sword, the monsters spawn in friendly locations just to
Yeah.
spite me.
Yeah.
oh my, I could have I could probably have survived that with yeah. Same thing happened to me. Don't
Oh,
we'll just say that.
booby prize. Kind of. I mean,
I don't even how. What do
How
I-
to-
what do
hold
you
on,
want
how
from
to-
me,
how to-
video game? Yeah, video game. What do you want from me?
guys, I found both
Who's being
boomerangs.
rude and mean?
Wow.
They're rude. Oh no, I don't want to be in this room. Can I get out of here? Okay, thank you.
I'm in a dungeon I
Goodbye.
have no business being in.
I don't think this is gonna. Hopefully, that's not an item I need.
Phew. I'm just gonna pray that that room's not anything.
I already know what's in this room, so I'm just gonna come back to it.
This, on its
God
face,
damn it.
isn't a hateful map. It may prove me wrong, ultimately.
Hey, plus 62.
Yeah, I got the minus 42 instead, but I saw the plus 62.
I mean, that's free bombs right there.
Well, I saw it and I gambled another time and I still lost money. So you should gamble, especially in a seat like this.
Always gamble once.
Yeah.
I pretty much never do it.
Oh, this might be every room. Oh no.
Fucking Bubbles.
hope-
God.
I hope
Fuck
you're right.
Bubbles. Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck me.
That's every room, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, you're having a bad time there, Bob.
Ugh.
Oh.
I hate
bummer,
it
dude.
so much when that happens. Like, that is...
I mean, you persevered.
No, I don't up A, remember? So,
What is the purpose of being able to do this? Other than to make my life not miserable? No, it's still miserable.
I remember when I started the job I'm on now, I'd done retail for 10 plus years, straight, and just, never having, never having weekends, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
no normal schedule. Like, even at the branch, I didn't get the full weekend. And like, I remember a buddy of mine I worked with had had just gotten a back office job like I did, but his was the mortgage department. And so he's telling me, he's like, look, you're not going to believe me when I tell you this, but having the weekends off is unreal. Like, it makes such a gigantic difference.
It does.
It really does.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, I'm trading in 4 10-hour shifts for 5 8-hour shifts. So I'm feeling the loss of a day.
Yeah, that does
I
kind of
don't
suck.
like that trade.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'm gaining the ability to do literally anything on my day off now.
Right.
Whereas opposed, like I kept a permanent overnight schedule.
Yeah.
I know the dungeon Raz was in.
Yes, you did. Having a
Which
time of
dungeon
it.
was that?
The dungeon.
God dang it.
A
That
dungeon.
sucks.
A dungeon.
Oh,
The
but
boomerang
that
dungeon?
also means now, like, Let's Racing Time is just permanently freed up for me, including on the weekends. We can do some more board James
Nice.
nights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That reminds me, we need to ask Destel
Really?
if he is free.
I did accidentally click on his name and almost send him a message.
Yes, Raz, I was in the boomerang dungeon.
Okay, boomerang.
I can't do this. Nope. God damn it.
I don't want to leave this. I don't want to leave this
I'm,
dungeon, but I
I'm
can't make any
stuck
more.
in the
I
starting
can't make
room on
any
this
more
fucking
progress.
Sokobon puzzle, and I can't do anything with it.
Let's go back
that's
in
at
it.
least helpful. Okay. This is a really dumb shape for a dungeon.
No, you know what? We'll just leave. I'm just gonna leave and pray that item's not necessary.
Oh,
I'm gonna call this map the snail map.
I see it. I definitely see it.
And when you get there, you can laugh at it with me.
I mean, it's not
It's
not
really
a slug
dumb.
map. There's very clearly a snail part to it.
Yeah, there's very clearly a shell involved. Right?
God,
but is it Gale the snail?
God damn it.
You know what you do with a snail? You salt it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
don't be mean to snails.
It's an Always Sunny reference,
Okay.
referring to the character Gale the snail.
It's been so long since I've watched it.
I couldn't get in.
I can only watch.
I famously
I
couldn't
don't
get
know.
into it.
Oh, I think it's hilarious.
I mean,
can only watch
it's
it in,
just
like,
it's
50
it's. I've had this discussion quite a lot with
is
it, and
too
it's
much at times, but yeah.
it did like a show about. I get the concept, terrible people being it's just about terrible people being terrible people, you know, without any redeeming qualities and all that. And I'm like, I get it, and I get why people would like it. It's just I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you like Seinfeld?
No, I don't. I notoriously
Okay,
don't like
I mean,
Seinfeld.
I feel like Seinfeld is the same formula.
It is, and that's why I don't like
It's just
Seinfeld.
that It's Always Sunny is just even more extreme. I loved Seinfeld.
Yeah,
I never really learned why until I realized that I am also a terrible person.
yeah. I
And
don't think
find
that's.
that humor like ha ha, they would do what I did.
Yep, there's the
Suckers.
boomerang
Like,
dungeon.
What did I just do?
I mean, to be fair, it's the logical dungeon to go in. It's like,
Right, it's right there.
yeah,
Now, which boomerang did you get though?
blue.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, don't mix.
There's
Sokobon
another
and
dungeon that has the
portals.
other boomerang that's also pretty logical.
Portals should stay out of Sokobon clones.
Oh, where's the thing I want?
Speaking of that, we got to do Portal. It's not Portal 2 again at some point.
We do have to sit down and do more portaling. So I've
Oh, the
been jonesing to
multiplayer
do
one?
that.
Yeah, because that was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. That was a lot of fun. It's like
I haven't done that.
it was actually kind of a good combination because he knew how to do like the puzzles. So like, and it'd been forever. I was playing it completely blind because it'd been forever. I'd only played Portal 1 and it'd been a million years since I played it.
I haven't touched the Portal 2 multiplayer since it came out. So,
Right,
like,
okay.
It's been a
It's
minute.
been
But like he knew a little bit more, so like he'd figure out the trick. But like we discovered that how do you phrase this? I was a little better at doing things that involve like I was able to like use skill on some of the puzzles.
You were better at execution.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Yeah. That's a good way to phrase it.
Oh, shit.
Shit. I was trying to figure out how to say that. Thank you, Budface. I couldn't.
Nope, no worries. I keep
Because I could do a couple
myself
things that clearly
Pokemon
probably
games,
weren't the
not
intended
worry.
solution. Okay.
Oh,
I
the
feel
wrong.
like there aren't that many unintended solutions. In Pokemon.
There's not, but
definitely
there was one where like I could skillful use of portals. I bypassed part of a puzzle. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
We definitely janked some stuff.
Yeah. Just because I was able to like shoot 3 portals while falling, you know, and like and do that.
If there's a way to do it wrong, I will find a way to encourage that.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, here.
Oh, buttface. I got to use the term Marge Simpson noises in a work call today.
That's great. Homie.
You know, we were making fun of the boomerang a minute ago, but it can actually be
No, it's-
useful.
It's actually been very useful.
And my homies agree I always look good. I really look good in black, fool. I'm the pious guy the little omelets want to be like on my knees day and night scoring points for the afterlife.
Oh.
So don't be vain.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Does this work?
I had a jalapeno margarita,
Oh yeah, the story.
and so we went to a movie theater that had a bar, and it wasn't a very good bar, but it was good enough.
Was it
And
an
on their
Alamo
menu-
Draft House or was it just an off?
It was an AMC.
Yeah, I will give AMC credit for calling their bar MacGuffins.
Yeah, that's actually what it was.
Yes, all
Um,
AMC bars are called MacGuffins.
So like it was okay, and their menu was pretty like it had a good diversity to it. And the first drink I asked for, I think I asked for like a Moscow Mule, and they're like, "Well, it comes from a can. I wouldn't recommend it." So I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll go for this jalapeno margarita." And the guy pulls out like a cup of jalapenos and says, "How many would you like?" And I told him, "I'm not afraid. As many as you think is appropriate."
Oh my
It
god.
dumps the entire cup into my drink.
What?
It was the best margarita I've ever had.
You sure you just didn't? You weren't like had some kind of contact high off the peppers?
It was the spice.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
spice.
the
It was
spice
the
melange.
spice melange. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm convinced now that if I want to have a jalapeno margarita, it needs to be like super, super, super heavy-handed on the jalapeno.
You want a hella pino.
Yeah, I want a jalapeno.
Boo, boo.
See, I think it's the opposite. Like the one,
Boo
like
this
the one,
man.
Actually,
the one the one my buddy made.
Get him off the stage.
Okay, like the one my buddy
Oh,
made.
what
Like
was
it has
it?
just that strawberry, the one that's the take on the whiskey sour. It has just a hint of jalapeno to it, and it's just enough to give it a kick, and it worked really, really well. One of the better drinks I've ever had.
I had one sip of mine and my mouth was on fire, and I was like, it hurts and I love it.
So, but one thing I wanted to say, I wanted to save it for when we came into this. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is what I would call because our character was wearing a purple robe. Actually, no, I can't make that joke because normally being fabulous, we coined that because we turned pink.
Right.
Although I prefer the purple tunic over the pink one. I was gonna say this was a prefab seed,
Oh.
but unfortunately,
wow.
I realized that we were purple and not pink, so I can't. So it doesn't really work. But I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
let
do
that one
this
go because, you know, I had thought of it and I realized I would never remember it again.
No. You got to take the opportunity.
There's a room I haven't been in. Okay.
Nope.
I was
that
getting a little
still
confused
wrong.
there for a minute.
Nope, that's still wrong.
Still wrong after all these years.
I'm slowly lockpicking this stupid level. None of you get to see what I'm doing. I'm doing test plays for future projects. Yeah, I'm trying something weird again this year on my
Oh
channel.
no, I don't want. No, don't. No, I hate these.
Because Pico 8
Wow.
games are pretty short. Like you can finish them in 30 minutes to an hour. They're just tiny little things.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole point of it is that they're super contained. What would be considered cartridges. It's all written in like Lua scripting, but
Yeah.
I think it only allows you to have something like 6,000 tokens or like sets of instructions, period, for your game.
Damn it.
And limited color palette, limited animations, limited sound production, all that sort of stuff. So I'm like, oh, limited, tiny screen. I can do these up as YouTube shorts.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Playing well,
And you
the
go to YouTube's algorithm because they want you doing shorts.
yeah. Well, the Mario Star a Days and the Donkey Kong level a days were good. I just don't have clean stopping points for any of this, so it's gonna be
Right.
like,
Oh, not
hey,
Wallmaster.
here's a top-down
Oh, he's just
like
helping you.
Minecraft clone that you can play, that you can like start to finish in 30 minutes. That's gonna take me a month. Good luck keeping up with that.
Right. I wasn't effectively marking. That was loud.
They're having a bad time with the Final Fantasy, I would have to assume.
Apparently.
You just got to Ordeals.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, when is she playing?
Final Fantasy 1.
4?
Oh, okay.
Or 1?
They've never played it. They've been watching because I've had.
Did you at least
doing...
set her up on the one like with the bug fixes?
Pixel
Because
Remaster.
or
Yeah,
or-
they're on Pixel.
Okay.
Remaster.
yeah, I would either do that or the bug fixes. Like,
Well, Brick's been playing Renaissance,
Renaissance.
I guess,
Yeah.
which has been fascinating to watch.
I've been watching it too, and I don't even like Final Fantasy 1.
I mean, I have no
Yeah.
attachment to it whatsoever. I did the 100% when the Pixel Remaster came out, and I haven't touched it since. And that was one of the first
Yeah,
times
it is.
I like actually completed the game.
my I mean, I'm glutton for punishment. My preferable way to play it now is vanilla, but using the playing it with just the bug fix, but just like putting the bug fixes on. But oh, a map. I need that.
Oh. Oops.
That's weird. Okay,
Oh, I should do it this one instead.
this is a weird looking map
Oh, why? Why is this a thing?
because this seed hates us,
Oh, this might be what I...
and it's trying to force me to use keys that I don't want to use. Those are kind of precious.
Oh, Bubble, stop it. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, bubbles can all go to hell and die.
No. Pull up. I am shocked and amazed. Like, this is just a cool little tech demo.
I don't know why I'm doing that. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna stop doing it.
question that about everything that we're doing here. Ah, god dang it.
This can't be... This has to be stairs. Okay.
You're doing
Okay.
it for the lulls? Laws?
All right, well, I will
You're
take
doing it for
that.
the laws, not the lulls.
The laws.
Yes. The Legend of Zelda. Laws?
We
Oh, I
get
see.
it.
Yep. No. Okay. All right.
I wish we didn't,
It's
but we
fine.
do. Yeah.
I genuinely didn't. Can you please explain further? No.
If I have to explain further, you're not going to enjoy the joke.
Yeah,
I
the
wish I
rules, if you
didn't-
have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
Unless you explain the joke. and
Doesn't
your
seem to stop Dan
explanation
from saying,
itself
get
is
it,
funny.
get it, over and over again when he does one. So,
Well, my get-its are part of the joke. I don't actually...
Yeah.
okay.
Thus proving the point.
You
hate
wrap
everything
wrap the
about this
joke around.
conversation. We have looped back around to not funny.
Well, but if we continue down with this conversation, it's just committing to the bit, and that
No,
makes
I
it
will
funny
just go
again.
insane, and that's why I'll start laughing. It doesn't make any sense anymore. I'm gonna guess those go together.
Oh.
Every room is fucking Linus.
Wow, you are terrible.
I'm just learning how to drift. All right, we're getting there.
Doriftu.
Play a little kart racer now. We're
Oh,
seeing
I
how
don't
this
want this
goes.
yet.
Okay. That I will.
want the
I can live.
Triforce.
I can live with that.
I want treasure.
Treasure.
That's treasure. No, no, no. I don't want this though. This is not what I want.
It's not what anybody wants.
Oh no, I had to kill it to leave. Please don't hit me.
This dungeon wasn't hateful. It was just well, I say that not having the Triforce yet. So far, it hasn't been hateful, just annoying as hell. Moo.
Bull.
Boo.
But yes, new job. The weirdest thing for me is that now I'm like interacting with people in my day to day, and that's taking some getting used to. Normally,
You can't be your antisocial self.
well, it's not that I'm antisocial. It's that I'm used to just like sitting in an office where I'm the only person, and so just having constant buzz about me is like, oh, this is pleasant? Question mark.
But
But it
somebody
also
comes to
means
ask you a question, do you like shriek? Like, ah! Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry,
I
I'm
do-
used to being alone.
I do
And you
jump a
just
fair
sound
amount.
sad.
I am jumping a fair amount from like messages and like calls and stuff coming in, being like, oh, right, people are actually around. Okay. And it has also meant that I've had to put on like my filter, whereas normally I'm sitting there just babbling away to myself, talking to myself because I'm a crazy person. And I was like, oh yeah, I shouldn't be just sitting at my desk mumbling. People might start giving me weird looks.
I just tell all my coworkers I am crazy.
Mm,
Oh, there goes old Mumbles Malone.
yeah.
Oh, Mumbles Hillman over there.
We used my old
Oh,
roommate.
did you
we
actually
used to
know my
have
last
nicknamed
name?
Yeah,
Mumbles.
I've known your last name for a long
Okay.
time.
I was gonna say,
I didn't think it was a secret.
no, it's not. I don't care, but like, I was just surprised to hear it. And I was like, did Bob know that, or is it a really lucky guess?
No, I knew your last name.
It can be two
Okay.
things.
I forgot to hit a split apparently. 'Cause of
I
that.
have done a bad time at this.
Yep. All right. That would be a hell of a lucky guess if I got that out of the
Right.
blue. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I'm just now thinking about that. Like if I just pulled that out of my ass, that would be a hell of a one.
I'm now exploring the other half of the map.
See, I've got like the bad part is I've got maybe like 15 probably total checks left and don't have all the dungeons revealed.
Oh god, I don't have half of the dungeons uncovered.
Yeah.
I have like 25 checks still.
I don't think I have that many. It might be, but I did a lot trying to find that damn sword. I checked so much of the overworld, it was ridiculous.
Oh, I didn't. I kept dying, and then like there was nothing to get, so I just slowly progressed.
Another fucking bomb shop.
Oh, you know what? This is faster.
Also, you know what I did? One of the things I did when I was at the cave was I played on their NES. I said, oh, they got an NES. I can do a speed run of Bionic Commando live. Not
How'd that go?
realizing that it's the, well, I did realize, but it's the PAL version.
Oh, so all the timing's different.
All the timing is wrong.
Yeah.
Plus, the game is literally 20% slower. And
yeah, that's
I
gotta be
learned
weird.
that they fixed the bug in area 15 or whatever, so that you can't.
So all your speedrun instincts were off.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, PAL versions are usually the ones with the bug fixes.
Yeah, the last ones to get the game, aren't they?
Yep.
Yep. So they fixed that one bug, and I hit so many fucking trucks, and it just not you.
Not not you. Anyone but you.
So yeah,
I
so
learned
wound up
it from
spending,
you.
Like, 15 minutes too long playing Bionic Commando when I probably shouldn't have. But
Are you really having a bad time if you're sitting down and playing some Bionic Commando though?
No.
Are you really?
no.
Well, if
but
it's
the point is,
20%
I only
slower.
had 3 hours there, so it probably. I mean, the problem is that Neil only has the cave sessions open for like 3 hours to the public.
Right.
If it was a patron day, I probably could have been there all day. But he only has those once a month, and I don't think he was going to have the next one for like actually until May, I think, because I think April's had to be like either moved or rescheduled or whatever.
It wasn't a patron day. It was a Dantron day. No, we're calling that.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
And Girlface puts up with this?
I mean,
Is it
at
Stockholm
least for
Syndrome?
now, I would have to assume so.
Stockholm Syndrome was debunked, I thought.
No, it's considered a real thing.
Well, it's been considered a real thing for so long at this point that it's just kind of gotten used to it. I can't work in Stockholm Syndrome having Stockholm Syndrome. That was my best attempt. I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask, like, was that a Stockholm Syndrome meta joke?
Yeah, it was trying to be, but you know, it's a stretch.
Good effort, I have to say.
Don't encourage
Oh,
him.
I was really hoping this would be bombs, but I have none.
I haven't had a problem with.
Well, I mean,
Everything.
Death Mountain.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
it's time to go buy some bombs.
If only you knew where there were some bomb stores.
Well, I do. They're just not near Death Mountain, as far as
I'm working my way over to Death Mountain, getting the few checks I didn't do before.
Oh, damn it!
At least this isn't the water temple. Yeah, I'd rather do the water temple than spend 40 rubies on bombs.
Water Temple is a pain in the ass, though.
It's actually not that bad.
I mean, once you know what you're doing, it's not.
I
bad.
still don't
I had
like
to learn
it.
it for randomizer, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. All these years, I've just been bad.
I will accept that as a hypothesis for myself as well, but it's not going to make me like the temple. Okay, I don't have to bother with them. Shit.
Yeah.
How'd you go for the lower hanging fruit?
Oh my god.
The low-hanging fruit or the low-hanging flute?
Oh, I'd go for a flute if there was one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll just do that.
Go toot toot on the low-hanging flute. I
Oh,
don't have
son of
anything
a
else to go with this
bitch.
one.
Oh, and it totally wasn't worth it, but you know what? Fuck it, I did it. You saw that, Enigma. That was the thing that happened, so...
You did it.
Oh no, I'm wasting bombs.
Hey, that was a
Oh,
fortuitous
well,
clock.
this is useful.
I will say, the seed has been fairly friendly on clocks so far.
I've also had that observed. I should be able to finish this, right?
Maybe.
Oh, not if I get hit by
Thank you.
bubbles. So,
Thank you, I will take that. Bubbles!
Yay, bombs! I
Ah.
need these.
You know what
There we
hasn't been a
go.
problem in the siege is rupees.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Well,
screw
I mean,
we're
at
just
the
gonna say screw
start, I
that.
had 0 for like 20 minutes.
I've had two. I had a lot of rupees for a very long time.
Maybe you over there, big roller, gambling it away.
I mean, getting 62 rupees back certainly helped.
It does
haven't got
help, right?
I haven't got a single rupee this seed yet.
Yeah. This isn't awful. I will take.
Oh, I'm ass at this.
Ice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm that desperate for bombs.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna
damn.
call that room.
All right.
Can
that
you guess who
sucks.
doesn't play racing games? This guy.
Wallmaster? No.
Oh, my brother just texted me a bowling score, but it's on my watch.
No, what I want to know what the score. is.
288. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
wonder
Some-
if that's with his new ball.
Somebody's actually good.
Well, if it's with his
Well-
old ball, then I'd be disappointed for the new ball.
I mean, I had a buddy that was a league bowler that his average was like 250. I mean, you know, he was ridiculous. But
I'm
my average
happy
is like
if I hit.
170.
yeah, I'm happy
I'm
with
happy if I
70.
hit
Yeah,
That's
double
hard to
digits.
do.
yeah, yeah. If I break 90, I'm happy with it.
I shoot. I shoot for triple digits every time, and
I-
it's been a. I don't go bowling anywhere near as often as I used to.
It's one of
I
those
would
things
say
I
being
really
a
enjoy
bowler, I
doing.
don't
I'm
think
just
I
really,
won.
I'm just really not good
Dan
at.
beat me.
Yeah, I'm not a particularly good bowler.
I hadn't bowled for a very long time, I think. Yeah, probably since the pandemic, I would say.
Oh.
What's
Didn't
funny
you say
now
you were
is
once approached to like join a league at one point?
I was asked multiple times, actually.
Yeah.
And I told them no because, like, league was always Tuesday night or whatever, and I taught.
Oh my
Ah.
god.
Yeah, I was teaching night classes, so I couldn't do it.
Oh my god.
I wanted to do league with friends, too, and so, like, randos, not super appealing to me.
Yeah, I think-
But
No, I'm watching this, Bob.
Yeah.
Enjoy your life.
Did you? Can
That's where
you? Can you
live now.
fucking believe that?
Yep. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty.
Ugh.
Brings a tear to my eyes. How was that stack of pancakes?
Oh. This one's on purpose just because I don't want to deal with the shooty guys. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Fucking
hate
figures.
this.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
why?
Why, oh, why did I swallow that fly?
I feel like I'm trying a little too hard here. Let me
I
just
feel like
not.
I'm just not having
not do
success.
Oh no! I haven't seen this critter.
I've probably done everything wrong in this seed.
Oh.
Oh, I'm starting to leave rooms blank on my map, and I don't like it. Oh god. Oh, I don't think I can do
Weird.
this.
Oh, fucking weird.
I need a better weapon.
Yeah, I would kill for that. I would absolutely kill for that. Yeah.
I'm starting to get into dungeons with darkness, and then I'm just like, oh, no.
Yep. I gave up on a room
No,
with
no.
I gave up on a room with them. I'm like, if the item's in there, fuck it. I'm just not getting it.
Not happening.
Mm-hmm. Might be the silver arrow for all I know, but fuck it.
Yeah. That's the one I'm looking for too.
You know what sucks is killing Patras.
I've killed 2 of them in this dungeon. One of them in a shooty room with the fucking wood sword.
Oh, well, you finished the one I just bailed on.
Yeah, I killed it.
I know what dungeon you're in.
I
Yeah,
think
I
we're
killed the
all in
first
the
one.
same dungeon.
I'm pretty sure
We're
we
all
are all
late.
in the
I
same
I'm
dungeon.
not gonna say anything, but boy, I'm seeing some similar looking screens. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that much.
I went elsewhere. I'm gonna come back to that.
I've said that about 3 or 4 different dungeons so far, so eventually I'm gonna have to quit doing that.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's no shame in bailing, but every once in a while,
You gotta stick
Every
with it
once
eventually,
in a while.
right?
I want
Like,
the leather.
every
if I'm
once
gonna
in
like
a while.
try and brute force my way through that, I need potion or a
I
better
should-
weapon.
About me.
I could just take this potion. I'm just gonna take this card.
I take
man,
this
I'm gonna
potion.
need potion seller Cerveza crystal edit like yesterday. I gotta get on that. Oh dang! I'm
That was a waste of
smoking
time.
this.
Probably not good for your health there. I mean, you know, smoking's bad for you.
I'm stacking up these silver medals like it ain't no thing. Don't ask me to go for gold. What was that?
I'm flambeing these pancakes.
Not the room full of pancakes and the bombs. I was like, I'm not that desperate for bombs, and I just left them all there.
I appreciate that Zelda's got the pancakes.
I got
Mario's
hit
waffles.
in. I got
We've
hit
got a-
into
we've
the
got a full
pancake.
breakfast.
I got hit into the pancake and thus got the bombs.
Oh man, when these get off cycle, like that's the worst.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to bail.
Call me Betty.
Yeah, I just had too many rooms in a row where I was like, wow, this is gonna be awful. Wow, this is gonna be awful.
Really,
Wow,
you're gonna
this is
respawn an enemy after one fucking room? That's.
That's how the game do.
It
I
also
missed
it
the
puts bubbles in
square. Oh, no.
every fucking room in the game.
I gotta go this way. I had to go back to the space because I missed it.
Damn it!
I think I died on that screen earlier.
Dead.
Oh,
Dead.
fuck! This is
Well, I didn't
4
die
laps.
now.
Shit.
Oh yeah, this is why I didn't make it.
Actually, let's tie a neat bow on this. So again, Zelda's got the pancakes. Mario 3's got the waffles. What ye oldie NES game has the croissants?
Metroid. No, I'm just. I don't know.
I mean, there
Can
is
you
a croissant in
argue
Zelda as
are-
well. The power
it-
bracelet.
Wow.
Yeah, the bracelet is kind of a croissant.
Okay. Okay, you get this one.
Okay.
Okay, Dad.
You weren't prepared for that one, were you?
I figured this. I figured as much.
Whoop.
Oh, you die. There.
This is the part where you die.
No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
Oh, there's a underground stop called Bond Street. So I'm
Of
like,
course.
the stop street, Bond Street.
Boo, boo.
I
And
thought it
that's
was
why
funny.
you're not allowed on the tubes anymore.
Yes,
the
this
They
stuffy
hate you
guy
from
came
day.
up to me and said, "Excuse me, sir. I've had reports that you've been making puns on the tube. That is, oh, it's like that's forbidden."
Oh
Did
my
you-
god. Really?
it the
Another
Ministry of
one of
Silly
these fucking
Wasps?
rooms?
Ah,
Didn't
Maximum concentration. I need to stop asking questions during maximum concentration. You know what you should have done. And
yeah,
again,
Mega
I
Man.
am
Oh.
I am setting itinerary schedules for your trip. But if you could have sat in on a taping of Taskmaster, that would have been fantastic.
Phantasmagoric.
I don't even know how. Like, what is their filming window? Like,
I wouldn't know. I'm gonna have to look now if I ever plan to go.
Well, that works.
I assume
okay.
that it's like over a course of a week or something.
No. I mean like one of the studio sessions.
Right. No, I understand that, but I mean, like, they don't have 10 days where they do the show. They probably do multiple per day.
They do multiple per day, but I do know that like the contestants do change it up fairly significantly between sometimes. Whatever
Damn.
Ed Gamble did that one last season, right?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like, they have like wardrobe hour or whatever. They change between shows.
Yeah.
This dungeon can just eat it.
don't you make him
Eat the
repeat it.
entire.
I don't like this.
I'm just reading the board state of everyone right now and going, oh no. Oh no.
I was gonna say that had to be like there wasn't any way around it. There.
Everyone's. Yeah, this is. You guys are having a weird race over there while I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. Kind of what we do. Alp.
Oh, this is super cool.
Super cool.
Well, the other problem with like this Pico 8 stuff is because again, it's like a micro fantasy console thing. It's like if I want to sit down and like play games as an exhibition, a lot of them are just like tech demo stuff, right? Like it's also big in like the tracker scene, right? that similar thing of how far can we push this device to do something. So it's hard to find fully featured experiences. But I think I've got a winner in this like racing game knockoff. Not knockoff. It is a full racing game.
This.
And again, the other neat thing is that it gives me a chance to like futz around and see what's possible with this because I'm tinkering on my own stuff in the background too. Oh no, I can't do that.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Okay, I've fucked something up. There's not enough checks left. Like I have to have like mismarked something horribly.
I think I know something, or I've completely biffed it as well.
Could be both at the same time.
I feel like this is what I've been looking for. This has to be right. And it is. Okay. I should probably mark it on the maps in case I have to come back here. Yeah. Where am I?
We were just talking about marking things correctly.
Right, exactly. A very pertinent point there.
God dang it.
I need to do this eventually, so we'll come back to this room.
Alright, well, let's go our happy ass back up this way.
How happy is it really, though?
Pretty
or
fucking
is this one of
shitty.
them sarcastic asses?
I don't speak in. I don't. That's my native
Oh,
language.
you know what,
So
I'll do it this way. Oh, is it exploding fairies?
you
time?
merely adopted the sarcasm. I was born to it, melted by it.
Fairies.
Fairies!
I got 4 of them.
I got that one, Dan. I'm young enough to get that one.
Oh, I need this one.
That was a good impression. I don't know who that voice actor is actually. off the top of my head.
I forget the name of the guy who plays Crocker. Yes, Tuna. Well, he's doing a younger Mr. Burns for Crocker.
It is,
But it's not the same guy.
It's a little breathier too.
Yes. I'm going to get those fairies.
Damn, I can't believe I'm spending this many rupees. Makes sense though. Yeah, it'll be fine.
I gotta do that in 44
Oh no!
seconds.
Don't do that.
Fuck off.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay, I can go around. I can go around.
Ooh.
I just realized something that I could do.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, that definitely makes something else possible to do.
Does it?
Does it though?
Yeah.
How possible is it?
It's not impossible.
Well, nothing's impossible. It's just varying degrees of improbability.
Oh, another thing I did. I went to 221B Baker Street.
I was
Did you
wondering.
now?
I was wondering because if you didn't, I was going to be disappointed.
What'd you
Well,
find?
at 221B Baker Street, there is the Sherlock Holmes Museum, which is very much a tourist trap, but it's a nice tourist trap.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're
it's
still
gotta
worth
be, right?
going.
I mean, I think it was only like 14 pounds for something that you spend, not an unreasonable amount of money, but
Oh,
it wasn't.
that's not. So did you buy a Holmes hat?
I did not. I did not buy a Holmes hat.
Oh.
I also don't have a deer stalker. I probably should get on that
Do you have a meerschaum?
It
for my
didn't-
collection of strange hats.
Do you have a meerschaum pipe?
No.
I will say though, it is nice that they did put a. You know what? Gamble. -12. Okay.
You're
whatever.
gambling over there.
I'm a rambling.
Jingle,
gambling man.
jingle, jamble.
Oh,
I hope that was the compass that just popped under me. Otherwise, I don't know what that was.
Do you have a
Well, if it
flashing
wasn't
red
compass,
light?
you
finish
can
your
look in
Baker
your
Street
map.
story,
You have a
and then I have
Well,
I
I
have
mean,
weird jambling news.
I don't remember if I had the compass before or not. I
Oh.
thought I saw the dot appear, but I'm not 100% confident.
I mean, I just went in. It's basically like 3 floors. Like, oh, here's Holmes' study. Here's Holmes. It's very much the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm.
But at the same time, Sherlock Holmes.
Right, it's just fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I knew I would find this in here. I hate it. That's not what I
Now-
wanted.
I'm not sure if there is like a specific canon layout for home, study, and house, but
Ooh,
I
this
would
is
hope that it was somewhat modeled after those Frogware games.
The Sherlock Holmes consulting detective.
Yes, I think that's Frogware is the developer, right?
Oh my God, really? All
Frog
that for that?
Software?
All that for
I'm
nothing?
confused.
But I mean,
I
and
didn't
they
like
have stuff done up,
this.
and they had people, do it. It's a whole like, oh, experience Victorian house. Well, it's fine. But you know what? It's not actually at 221B Baker Street. It's slightly down the
No.
road.
Did you listen to Baker Street on the tube on your way to Baker Street?
No, but I mean, I was
Oh.
humming it. I was humming it.
Of course you were.
Dank nuts.
Yeah, this dungeon's
did I
all
mismark something?
dank nuts.
Baker Street was one of my go-to songs when we did karaoke back at the pizza place.
They did put.
I couldn't
the
tell you a
whole-
single.
on
I could not
container.
tell you a single word to Baker Street. All I know is the music. I'm not sure I was aware it had words until just now. Now that we're talking about it.
I hope I didn't miss Mark.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I was teasing, but I'm really starting to feel that way.
Now I need to do
Like-
this.
Uh-oh, what did Bob do, or what did you do for Bob in the Discord? Let's find this. Hold
What?
on. Finally! Haha, I'm not the butt of the
Uh,
joke anymore. Nice!
What?
Oh, am I?
Oh, did it get my did it get my pancake into pancake into pancake?
You have been surrounded by the pancakes.
That's awesome. Is it a Poe? That's
Apparently
what it
you
needs to
cannot
be.
Use
Yes,
your
oh,
flute
absolutely.
if you
Yeah.
are clocked, I guess.
I'll have to look at it later. That's awesome.
I would say it has a nice
What
little
room
pixel art
was
cravat.
this? Okay.
I should probably, since I have so much, I should probably.
It is nice though that in the tube station for Baker Street they do have the drawing of Holmes there.
Really?
Yep. Also, something I want to say, people always say, I mean, I've been in New York a ton of times. I've been in the subway, whatever. People say, oh, the subway stations in other countries are always so much nicer. I'm like,
Are
A
they?
lot-
I don't know that people would say that about London, from
It's-
my
it's one-
understanding. Yeah.
right. The London Underground stations are, I mean, some of
They're
them, there's a
adequate,
few
I
nice
assume.
ones, but for the most part, they are on par with, oh, this is a shape.
at
They're
you.
on par with what you would expect from a city that's had long-standing infrastructure.
Like I found New York's like just from reference, I found theirs infinitely easier to get around than Chicago's was, just for various
mean,
reasons.
Any
How did I
kind of
found
public
this?
transportation
there
would
it
be
is,
welcome
right
where
there.
I am, but you're not going to be getting an underpass.
Oh, we don't have it either. We don't have it either. Like Like
California
owning a
Expressway
car,
is not a
like
subway.
you can somewhat live in Huntsville and function without one. I mean, there is at least like Uber and they have a bus system. Not that I'd want to ride it, but like where I live, owning a car is just as much a necessity as running water.
Yeah. I wish it weren't the case, but it seems to be in most parts.
In London, I mean, it was super easy to just go anywhere.
That was my experience in Japan. Was the public transit. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, my understanding is they do it the right way.
Right. Get some rest. Whoa, that's not good.
Oh, that's a shape, certainly.
It's not a snail.
No, it's definitely not. I actually think I have a shape for it.
It's... You know what that shape is? It's the Chad, like, throwing a football shape. Is how I'm seeing that. Does that make sense?
Kinda, but I don't know that I can picture that. Like, I can picture the Chad meme, but I don't know that I don't... Oh my god.
Rubble would agree with me on this. It looks like the press turn demon.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm assuming Shin
from
Megami Tensei, yeah.
I would assume so.
Yeah, he's the little icon that it represents your turn.
You gonna play the new one that's about to come out, Raz?
What, Shin Megami Tensei 5? I've already played it.
Oh, no, there's another one that I keep seeing
They're just
advertisements for that hasn't...
remastering
Oh, is that all it is? I just assumed it was a new one.
Yeah, they're like expanding on it or whatever. The first iteration was just like bad,
Yeah.
but like this one looks. I mean, I'm a sucker. I'll throw my money at it. So.
No, this is exactly what it is, and I can't unsay it. I am doing edit here. No, do the thing. Go
Did you look up the Shin Megami Tensei demon? Yeah,
no,
it is
I'm
exactly
not looking up the
that.
Shin Megami Tensei demon. I'm doing something much stupider, Raz.
Oh, okay.
Infinitely
Well,
stupider.
Infinitely stupider, the not a butt face story.
Gonna put this in the race in case people don't want a completely context-free map layout look. That's what I was saying it looked like, and I am shocked that it is more alike than what I initially pictured in my head.
Oh, where am I going now?
Damn.
Oh, down here.
I almost did that.
All right, what was the name of that demon?
Look up press turn icon. And then just SMT.
Yeah.
4.
I'm just gonna do SMT. Ow!
See you, Enigma.
Have a good one.
It's like a little.
I'm
I'm
take
going to
it.
assume the press turn icon is the little munchy face.
It's a little demon.
Yeah. I can see it.
Let me see here. SMT 4. Here he is. Oh, yeah, I see your image that you. Yeah, that does check out, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, these
actually-
are both correct.
Yeah, they're both pretty close, right? Yeah, I was picturing the one who's like flexing.
Yeah,
It's-
no, because
it's
yeah,
his
you can
extra.
see the one
Yeah.
arm up and then the one arm kind of out to the side. Yep.
Yeah.
History keeps
Oh, my
reinventing the press
tracker
turn
is-
demon.
I wasn't on the right screen, so where am I? This one.
Okay, now I'm getting back to doing the racing game.
Oh, I could do this.
Damn it!
This probably goes somewhere.
What if it just dead ends?
Well, I mean, if it didn't, I would have not have gone this way.
this.
Oh, I
this
need keys.
sucks.
Like, I should not be ignoring keys.
No, you should
Oh
be
yeah,
killing
this is
keys
about
with
as
your
hate.
sword
This
and
is about as
collecting,
this map is
unlocking
just about
tools.
as hateful as I expected it to be. Yeah, I don't need that.
Has this seed been particular? Because I don't normally sit.
It's
spoilers,
just
I
it's
don't
just
normally watch
long
your
and
Zeldas.
convoluted and annoying. Like
I was gonna say you
I don't know if
usually
it's
finish
that
your Zeldas in
bad.
pretty decent time.
I don't think it's been that
Um,
difficult, but I mean, yeah,
Oh, we'll take
this
you.
these seem to have, well, I mean, no pun intended, seem to have a ton of randomization to them. Like obviously I've done this and I've done one of these seeds in an hour 5, right? So
mhm.
I mean, it's entirely dependent on what your starting item is, and we functionally got none as our starting item.
right.
None starting item with left bombs. That was a Dan noise.
And the Cookie Crisp dog over there. Ooh. Dry Force.
The try-hard force.
Oh, not you. Why? Why are there so many Patras? This is the Patra dungeon. I
Time for
hate
some
it.
good old-fashioned patricide.
I mean, if you could buy some Patricide for me, I would like it. I'll throw it at these Patras. They're always in the shooty rooms too.
See, what you need to do is you need to stop the Patra infestation first. You need some Patra prevention.
Yeah, it's called concrete over the entrance to level 8. Let's fuck this dungeon so much.
It's always the last room you look in.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't keep
And
looking
there's
in rooms
bubbles.
after you found it.
Well, it's in the last room you look in because it kicks you out after that. It's not like you have a choice.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fair.
That's if you're looking, Buttface, that's if you're looking for a doodly-doo.
Well, okay, you know what? I don't even know what
What
you were
were
looking
you
for. I was
looking
assuming
for?
you were looking for a doodly-doo.
Oh, I
I
know where
just
the-
assumed.
I know where the doodly-doo is.
Yes, the room that you have to bomb into that contains a single creature that says "Call me Fred." I'm so glad that we found this room.
I've got enough keys. I just wasted one there.
Oh, good, a clock.
Why isn't that doing anything?
Look, you can call him Fred as long as you don't call him late for dinner.
Ah.
Did I...
Oh. Excuse me.
God, motherfucking smurfing Razin Frazin.
Resin,
ass
Frazin, Hazin,
fast.
Bazin, Bazin.
Oh,
Hey, don't drag me into this.
that's the other wonderful thing of me being a normal, regular human being, is that I may be available now for future Flump ventures if Treble pokes me about that,
Oh,
because I was
hooray.
unavailable beforehand. So I'm looking forward to
Oh, I need that.
maybe joining in on that at some point. Or other fun weekend activities that we now have available goings-ons. Yeah, cranky.
Crikey.
I'm just gonna ignore this. Go away. The
Or
worst
he shall
room.
taunt you a second time.
It shall go away, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Oh, come on, no.
Your mother is a whore, and your
Would I have to go around?
your mother is a whore, and your father drinks smells of elderberries.
I want this key.
I want to say that at
Oh,
one point I
goddamn
had
it.
explained to me why the elderberries was an insult, but I forget.
Yeah, I've never got that one either.
I want to say it was implying your father was a wino.
Could be. The elderberry wine. Great Elton John song, by the way.
Oh,
Wait, not do that thing. God damn it.
I guess that's good to know. Fat little goat's probably gonna do me.
Oh, God damn it! I'm a fucking moron.
I was gonna say. Here, I'm actually leaving that one and praying that the other one is. Oh, fuck y'all.
What have you done? No.
Enigma's
no,
gone
no,
to
I
sleep,
need
so
to-
I get to laugh at misery now.
Oh no.
No, where is it? Where did I put it on the map? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Son of a bitch, really?
It could have been anywhere.
Even there.
I just made you say underwear.
Well, that's okay.
Is it okay? Are you okay with it?
I didn't say. I said okay. I didn't say it was okay.
Oh. It's okay. To
I
not
learned,
be
you know,
okay,
I learned a piece of information. You know, one of those like pieces of information that could, you know, have been used to me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
This is a problem for past me.
The problem with past you is it always catches up to you.
Right? Past me is such a jerk.
Yeah, past me's kind of a dick.
The great thing about past me is he's future me's problem.
Future me is just a good-natured, long-suffering guy that puts up with all of past me's bullshit. So
Yeah, future me is a bro.
yeah,
Like,
he really
well
is.
done on him.
He's the real MVP.
Mm.
Woo!
Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
I'm the best. I'm the greatest.
But he just said,
Oh, I don't
"Woo."
like this room.
Oh, that was the sound of folds escaping from his fat. It's just the way the professor delivers that line. The way Billy West goes, of his fat.
It's because he's like so excited that he's figured out the reason behind what that was.
Is Billy
Like, there's
West?
a little bit of no. You
I didn't
see.
realize he was the professor too.
Oh, Billy West is like everyone.
He's ridiculous. I don't think I ever realized that was the case. Fuck this dungeon, boy. That
Oh,
was a giant
fun
waste of
facts.
time.
Did you see that a much higher quality version of Al's Brain is out?
I was the one who posted that.
Okay, you did. I
And then
couldn't
you
remember.
and then you were mad at me for not adding you, and I was like,
That is true.
You found it.
I mean, to be fair, he's still mad at you over Jurassic Park. So
I'll always be mad at him. He's still indeterminate. This is a year later. He's still indeterminately favorite.
Friendship ruined forever. Is
Yeah,
what it's
Tongo.
like mean.
Why are you like this? Oh, no. There we go.
I have a good solution to this.
I am
Oh,
filled
you
with
can-
solutions.
I'm out of answers. Only
You might want to go to the
questions.
bathroom.
No! Why are there so many Dodongos?
Well, how else are you gonna bomb him?
I don't want to bomb them. I want to ignore them.
I almost kind of wish that I had Dodongos as a problem in this dungeon.
Well, I mean, I've run out of bombs.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Whoa. What if this wasn't a thing that was happening?
Okay. Yeah, I've already got that one. Thank you. I knew that. I appreciate it.
It just wanted to know that it was appreciated. Woo! How? Woo! You're being real gross about that. You know that?
I should check these rooms.
What's the worst that could be in them?
Patchers.
Well,
No, anything but that.
I think I've already had all them in one dungeon. I think they were just all in the same. They were just all there, all in the same one.
I'm trying to acclimate my strategy here. It's how I approach these dungeons.
you need to take them and make them from doing gins to dungeons.
Oh, Todd.
Yeah, make it a dungeon, not a don't-gin.
This is why you don't have me on the call normally. I understand.
No, I
now.
mean, usually, well, usually I'm the one providing.
I was gonna say this is
fundraising.
Dan's kind of jokes, so.
I get to offload.
And I use
some
I use jokes in the
Self-help
loosest sense
Zelda.
I use jokes in the loosest sense possible.
Make the link to your goal, or something stupid. I don't know. I can't pun on the. I can't pun on the spot. I'm sorry.
Hey, baby girl. I know I'm moving around a lot. You don't like that.
I probably shouldn't have taken those. I might need those bombs.
He might need those bombs.
Can I break this?
Who
bomb?
might need those bombs? Raz might need those bombs. Ah, I should have left that there. Ah, really?
It's really fascinating.
Oh, God.
Watch how this has all come together.
I'm glad you're
Oh,
getting some
no, no,
enjoyment
no.
out of it.
No.
Oh, because I'm coming in a big fat third in this one.
Are you though?
Oh, yeah. By a long
Are
way.
you sure about that? though?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Oh, I need these bombs. Bombs.
Yay.
Oh no! Why? Why? No! Why is this? Oh God! I hate that. Okay, well,
What did you
that
learn?
room. There's
That's
a
it, that's
stairs
my
connected
bit.
to some corner that I can't reach.
Again, I'm taking the pressure off Dan to do his bits. I get to be here.
It's not really helping me.
Well, you know, it's less mental strain. You can focus more on being good at video games. Since I sure fucking can't.
That would require any of us to be good first.
I don't know if you're watching that Metal Gear series, but I've given up on being good at video games. And
Which Metal
you have
Gear?
to realize that Metal Gear Solid.
Why is that since when is that a hard game?
Don't even with me.
This Monday
Don't-
started playing it.
Yeah. This is why I do test plays on things normally instead of coming in blind.
Oh, that's like a hint. Like, please use bombs in this room. Okay.
Might be a good idea.
Well,
Explain to me how that fucking bubble can always be in the same. It can always manage to be in the same pixel every single second. Like it moves, but it somehow lives in the same pixel no matter what.
It wanted to.
Oh no.
It wanted to. That's what I grumble gruffed. Sorry, not a girl face. Just woke up or came back down. Ah! I thought you ran upstairs.
No.
Oh,
No.
I have terrible peripheral vision. I'm trying to focus on like 7 different things. Did you get through ordeals?
Yes, I got through.
You got through ordeals. Now where are you?
What an ordeal that was.
What are you doing? Ooh, Sea Shrine. Alrighty.
I tried.
That would be the natural progression.
Yes, everyone's job leveled up.
Yes.
But see, she did do the promotion, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I like music here.
Oh man, yeah, those Pixel remasters have fantastic music.
Yeah, the soundtracks have been a real high point for sure.
God damn it.
I know a thing I don't like. I know multiple things I don't like.
I know what I like. I know what I like.
I know what I like, and it ain't that.
I know what I like to do.
This is all I came to do.
Nope, it is still a universal rule that in every platformer I want to be able to press down to just, or mash down to make my character duck a bunch. Which feels incredibly rude when I'm playing as an actual chicken and I can't duck.
I'm just not even gonna. I'm gonna lie on past that. Ugh, I'm an idiot.
Yay. Oh,
Gabby
No.
J.
not yay.
Not yay.
Not
That's the
yay.
opposite of yay.
The opposite of yay is I'm out of bombs again.
Seems to be an occupational hazard.
Why is this dungeon filled with dodongos and then walls I need to break through?
How come they never made?
We've
an
kind
any
of established
bomb
that this.
go along
We've
with the
kind of established that
any
this seed does not like us. Just to be clear.
I'm aware, I just don't know what to do about it.
I think the seed is more indifferent to you than just straight up not liking you.
No, I think it's got an outward animus.
Openly hostile.
Yeah.
Y'all
Oh,
sure
that's
you're
why I
just,
couldn't go
just
that
not
way.
projecting?
Ah, I see.
Now we find out whether I'm mismarked or not. What do you think,
Oh, that's a
Buttface? Did I
problem.
mismark? What do you think the odds are?
I think that you've been doing everything correctly this entire time because you're the best. You're the super player, as it were.
You're the best around.
And that's not me just covering for not actually paying close attention to what the hell you've been doing.
Right.
Of course it's not.
Also, you just know Zelda a lot more than me, so like I do trust that you're doing things correctly, and I wouldn't have any way to verify one way or the other.
I wouldn't trust in that fact, or that I wouldn't trust in that assumption.
I would say of all the people that I know, you are one of the few, one of them who knows Zelda better than most.
You might even say top 3.
I would put top 4. There are other people who race Zelda with you guys.
Who are those people? I haven't seen them in months.
I didn't
Exactly.
mismark. So small, small victories. Take what
Shit.
you can get, as it were.
Oh, that was stupid.
This is stairs.
I'm stupid.
Stupid.
I'm stupid.
Stupid.
DD, get out to my laboratory.
Oh, I'm in my.
Oh, god
I
damn.
made a very solid Dexter's Lab reference in the upcoming 8,400 word, extremely long script.
Nice.
What's your record for alliteration in one of those scripts? Can you beat it?
I don't know. I haven't done.
Because you've been knocking it out of the
Kinda
park there
figured
for a
that.
while. I keep my ears peeled for that. No. Indeed.
My problem
Oh,
right now
wow.
is I have finished scripts and no
I hate
video
myself.
to-
I hate myself so much. Like I literally hate myself at this moment.
Oh, you're a good guy, Bob. Don't hate yourself.
You have no idea what just happened.
You died in an embarrassing way.
Nope, I wish. I kind of wish I was.
Oh, thank goodness, bombs. What? Why is this a thing?
I'm kind of with you there, Dan, as I have a bunch of like scripted stuff written up or half written up And the thing that's putting me off from working on it more is knowing that I will eventually have to start gathering footage. If I could just skip the gathering footage phase and go directly into the editing, I would be so much happier.
Yes. If I could just be a talking head.
Talking head and editor.
Sorry, baby
that's
girl.
all-
It's
that's
not
all
a
you
good time.
want.
It's not a good time to let you up.
Fucking hell.
That's what you get for getting down.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
The man Jesus.
You're playing Final Fantasy there, hon. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I know that.
Ugh.
You're going to beat the game. I don't know how they put up with me. I must be insufferable.
Like I said, Stockholm Syndrome.
This is a door. Oh, look at you. I'm the worst.
So nice.
Well, that's true.
One of these nights.
That's the one thing that's really getting to me with the adjusting to daytime schedule is I am having some rough adjustments for the sleep schedule.
Mhm.
I'm sleeping just fine, but apparently I'm tossing and turning like a madman.
Actually, I felt like I came back. I'm not really having a problem as far as adjusting goes. I think coming back on daylight right after daylight savings time helped a little bit.
I didn't get the weird thing is I didn't really get jet lag when I got going to Ireland. I didn't get jet lag on the way there. I got it on the way there. We had it real
Yes,
bad.
it was the way there that
yeah,
really got
I got
me.
it really bad. On the way back, I really didn't have it at all. Weirdly.
I haven't traveled in years, but when I was traveling more, I did not mind the jet lag particularly.
I don't think I've ever traveled far enough to get super jet lag.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, but still.
Did I get every item in that one? No.
When I was young, it used to be heading across the time zones from BC out to Manitoba to visit the grand folks.
Yeah, the worst, probably more even in Ireland, like the worst I've really ever had it was, one of the worst I ever did it was coming back from the national championship game in 2010. We flew from we had to fly from Vegas to Nashville, then Nashville to Nashville or Vegas to Memphis, and then I cannot talk. Vegas to Detroit, and then Detroit to Nashville. So we drove we flew a 4-hour flight across 3 time zones, and then had to go back to another time zone, like right in the middle of all that.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
That is rough, buddy. Ooh.
Oh.
Like the way there is not bad when you're on that fake time that Raz is on. Like it's nice when you get there because it's like so much later than you think it is. Yeah, it's fake time. It's not real.
Wait, hey, I'm on the same
I'm-
time. What the fuck you talking about? Fake
I'm
time.
sure. Oh,
It's
you
fake
mean
time.
the
It's not real.
West Coast time. Okay.
West Coast, best coast. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
for sure.
Yeah, it's like it's 9 o'clock, but over there it's 7 o'clock, and it's just weird. It's just weird fake
Well,
time. It's
okay,
like
I say West Coast is doing just fine. Do you still have spider season down where you are, Raz? Because it's almost spider season for me, and
I forget y'all have one called
No,
Spiders.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. It's September in Seattle, but oh, I can't believe this.
Oh my fucking god.
Ah, oh.
I feel like Dan might be doing the same thing I'm doing.
Okay, well that's one down.
Bob, I don't know about.
Bob's not having a
No,
good time.
come on.
Bob's not in a good place.
Everyone's having a time. I'll put it that way. I'm watching the
Yeah.
time happen, and it's.
I'm pretty certain I'm
Definitely.
making the wrong decision here. I'm just gonna say,
No,
but
it's not this either.
Everyone is
God.
making decisions.
Oh my god! Oh, this is so bad.
It's so bad.
I was gonna do a power glove and I couldn't get there fast
so
enough. You beat
bad.
me to it.
It's so bad. Ugh. God dang it.
It's the room I was looking for. I'm gonna be really upset.
Was that the upset
It
noise?
might be. It might be.
Wait. I know something. I have a piece of information.
I have
That could
further
be-
information relevant to this conversation.
Yeah, I have a piece of information.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I bet this is what I want. Yes. I hate you so much. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh my god.
I watched that information download in real time, just a few seconds behind, and it was glorious.
Oh, that's wrong. What have I done? What have I done?
We'll just do it better. Just be better.
Panic is what happened.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
It is easy.
Okay,
Simply
I gotta
stop
go
being
this
bad.
direction
Good.
because I had it pretty much narrowed down
Ow.
to one room.
One should not play rage platformers while also watching a heated Zelda match.
Yeah, please.
I haven't had that happen in a while.
You haven't had a heated Zelda match?
No, what just happened on my screen? Like it's a
Yeah,
problem with.
I was watching it go absolute apeshit. I'm
Yeah,
like, what the hell?
it's a artifact in Estopia. It doesn't do it often, but it's
I feel like that happens if you play for 2 hours or something.
something to that extent. Yeah, I'm
Well,
not
you're
really.
not
I mean,
quite there yet.
well, no,
AKA
I've been on the
sheep.
emulator for over 2 hours, so.
That timer keeps it ticking up, but you guys are still doing it.
If I'm right, I have to up A here and invalidate the seed. Well, either way, whether I'm right or wrong, I have to do it. But
Oh, fuck off. Oh
Raz-
no, I could
Raz is so
really
mean.
mess this up.
Don't use up all your bombs.
Right? Okay. That went correctly, and I'm collecting all the bombs just in case.
Hmm.
Did I miss mine?
Oh,
don't
you know,
think
it could
so.
be right. Well, no, it can't be right.
Oh, thank God. Get ready on time.
Ah, what's the point in finishing? I knew he's in level 9. I told you I'm finishing last.
I don't know.
Mm.
I have not found a silver arrow yet.
Well,
Guess how many rooms I did in level 9? All of them but one.
see
again.
that I wish you wouldn't say that because that makes me upset.
Well, no, I
Because that means you've been in level 9 this whole fucking time, and it's
I've
like,
been in level 9 for like 20 minutes.
yeah, and
it
that
was-
pisses me off.
It was
Like,
so annoying.
that pisses me off doing it extreme
I was
degree.
looking at
And
bubblegum
I
pink
know what's
while
gonna
y'all were
happen.
in bubblegum blue, and I'm like, oh man.
I know what's gonna happen is you're gonna waltz right in and pick the perfectly correct stairs and
Whoa! Fuck. I looked away, and then all of a sudden I had chainsaw floor coming after me. Life was bad.
I can probably make... Yeah, I can make that work.
Shit.
Shit. Problem is I have to go heal first, because I had to up A and validate the seed.
Shit.
Goal number 1 is to be at full health.
What the fuck was I doing there? Nothing useful.
Oh, now I have to find.
Girl, I know you want up, but I can't. You shouldn't have hopped down. She keeps walking back, and she won't sit in the bed. She keeps walking back and forth, passive aggressively.
Doggo
I don't
wants
have the right-
puppies.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is nice. While an ad is going, I can actually still see the game.
What? I didn't have that option.
It's like in the top right. It's
Yeah, it
minimized,
is. That's a
but-
new thing they added. I hate it, but it's like I hate the ads.
I'd rather see it than have to deal with only having an ad on my screen. There we go.
That's fair, I guess. The ads are just such a bitch.
I complain an awful lot for having to sit through ads in like a service that is so prohibitively expensive for them to run. And you know what? I'm still gonna bitch and moan about it.
Well, my biggest problem is that that I pay an egregious amount of money to not ever have to watch ads, and this is
And
the
then you
one
still
thing,
get ads.
and I still get ads. Like
Yeah.
I pay a lot of money not to watch ads, and then so.
Woo! I beat a ranged platformer. Hey.
Sorry, girl, not good timing.
Good luck avoiding that bomb, Dan.
I mean, I bought a bomb upgrade. I don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah, and you have the bomb wand.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell him that.
Oh, everybody had the bomb wand, right?
I don't have the bomb one. I don't know where the bomb one
Oh.
was.
I didn't either, actually.
Actually, I really don't, because there's a treasure I can't account for, and I don't know what I missed.
I might have done
What's
something
the
like that in like
actual-
one of the levels.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't have the bomb one. I've got the book. I don't have the bomb one.
I don't think I saw either of these. Which is very strange.
There's 3 items unaccounted for in the world, and yet I've got them all marked off. So I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I don't know how to deal with that. Like I know there's 3 spot. There's according to my tracker, there's 2 spots for 3 items, and I don't know how to rectify that. Was it not just there? No, I guess not. Yeah, I'll take you. And I'll take that.
Oh, my dinner might be ready.
Dead.
I might have to leave you guys hanging here.
I don't know what I just got. Okay. Yeah, I'd kill for the bomb one. I don't.
No, the bomb wad would kill for you.
Nah, not really. It's indifferent towards me.
Wait, yes. Oh no.
Oh no!
I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, you don't think?
Well, see, that was the problem. I wasn't thinking.
I'd love to stay, but I'm not cooking tonight, and dinner just is. Just
Yeah,
came out
you're
of the
fine.
oven,
I
so
probably
totally
need to.
understand.
I'm tempted to just call it as late as it already is. Like,
Oh, my tracker was not on the screen there. Okay.
I'll be here to the bitter end, regardless of if I'm wanted.
All right, I'm gonna hop off the call then, and I'll end my stream. So bye, my stream. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye, my stream. See you, Raz. Good
Oh,
game.
I already hit the button before you guys did that. All right, have a good night, y'all.
there we go.
Oh no, and heck. Yes! Yes! Oh, I've done it! I'm the best! Well, I'm a super mega
Fucking-
genius, and I totally meant to do that this entire
Fucking
time.
bubbles.
Oh no! Ugh.
I don't know what bad thing happened to him.
I guessed wrong.
Dan learned an important lesson about being better at guessing.
Yep. I learned the lessons about guessing's wrongs that I won't soon forget.
Whoa.
Oh, I have 2 guesses. We'll see if this guess is wrong.
What's the worst that could happen if that guess was wrong?
I mean, Bob could win.
Is that really the worst thing that could happen?
It's the worst thing that could happen to me.
I mean, we can't win. Raz won. This is just like Ricky
This is
Bobby
bragging
consolation prize. Yeah, this is the.
It's a matter of pride and not coming last.
I wouldn't know
Avoiding
anything about having pride. That would involve
DNF.
having some sense of self-respect and dignity.
Not your strong points.
No! God damn it. Literally everyone in my entire life.
It's not like you didn't set yourself up for it.
It's not wrong.
Yup. Yup. Yup.
Yep. Something,
I
the
fucking
obvious
this seed
thing.
twice did that. Ugh.
Oh.
All right.
What did we learn?
I mean, well, sometimes you just guess, but like,
Luck is a skill.
I'll take that.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Come on,
Come
you
on.
saucy so-and-so. Do the thing. There we are.
How the? How can I just get over there?
Well.
Baby girl, I'm sorry, but you're the one that got down.
People were the like,
Ugh. This is not going well.
Not going well, going well. It's not going well, going well. Not going well, not going well. It's not going well.
I hear what you did there.
Okay. That's potentially good information. Please be.
At this point, any information is good information, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, no point in killing that.
Yeah, this is where people go to die, butt face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it could be worse.
I mean, it could be worse, but
Could always be worse. Should get my hopes up.
you
Well,
raised
there's your
my hopes
problem.
and dashed them quite expertly.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Damn. Ah, fuck.
Oh, come off it.
Come on.
Oh, come now, Henry.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better. It's not what I wanted, but I was starting to get a little worried there, Buttface.
It's a nice consolation at the very least, right?
Well, I mean, it was starting to become a bit of an issue, potentially a bit of an issue.
Are you gonna need a tissue for that issue? Ah!
That was a twofer. Oh, come on.
Sure. Wow, I am great at fucking this up.
Yeah. Well, let's just see what's in there. Let's get it off the map. Okay. And of course, the door fucking locks behind me. Because reasons,
As it
that's
wants
why.
to do.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe I managed to salvage that, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it again. There's some things that just aren't going to happen.
Oh. Ah! Alright, coming up on time.
God damn it.
It was close. You put in a valiant effort.
Time. That was such a shitty seed. Did everything wrong in that seed. Full cleared the entire world map. Where was the bomb wand?
The wand was in level 6. It was a floor item.
The shield was the other item in level 6. It said Goma creeps with the shield. That's why I quit looking in World 6.
I think.
Maybe I didn't get
Yeah,
either
it
item.
was-
I didn't get either item in level 6. Oh, I gambled. Oh. I thought I went in level 6 and left because I had done so little of it And I mean, because I was doing it with the with the wood sword, and it was just nothing but blue iron knuckles. So like I left, and because I knew where the item was in level 2, and that ended up being the one I needed.
Yes.
So then I went to level 8, and
I gambled on the second item in level 2 not being important, and that was a bad gamble.
Yep. Well, I just had it in my back pocket because I knew where it was, and I couldn't. The last item I found before the last item I found before the seriously, the last item I found before the silver arrow was the flute.
See, I had the flute for a while, and I just didn't go back and get it.
Because I kept putting off. I kept putting off going and I had the ladder forever and kept putting off going and getting the raft because I'm like, surely that's not. I knew one of the checks. I'm sure that's not going to be World 1. That's when I said like I'm an idiot. Oh, that's what I was so upset over. I was like, at least Dan's in 9 because I gotta go to bed. This is too late. I stayed up too late last night.
It's a long night.
Yeah, Bomb 1 would have been like bombs were a big problem in level 9. Bomb 1 would have been awesome. So the other level 9 items a heart. That's got to be what it is. Because I'm 2 hearts shy. I skipped on one of them. I skipped on 1 heart to get the candle. So what's the other? Oh, the shield. Yeah. So yeah, I kept forgetting about the shield. So there was Bomb 1 and shield and 6. Do you even rando, bro? Right? But oh, I got to see the thing he did in Discord, don't I? Oh, that's great. That's awesome. That gets a Poe reaction.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah, this dungeon sucked. I definitely spent less time than Raz did in it, but
You spent a time in it, though.
yeah, I spent some time. I don't know when I entered it. It wasn't 20 minutes, though.
No.
Because I killed Ganon really quickly, and then it was 7 minutes after I found Zelda 7 minutes after I killed Ganon.
Jeez. I'm pulling a Raz here.
Yeah, Dan did more of the map. Dan's already done more of the map than I did.
I'm super confused.
I am going to go ahead and cut my stream, though.